Well, I might go get myself another glass of wine, I guess.
You
Is
do
that
that.
allowed?
We are live right now.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Welcome back to this stream series of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Today I have my very good friends joining me, Papu and Jack. And
Yeah.
this is going to be a little bit of boring gameplay because there's lots of crafting, lots of miscellaneous activities. But basically, what I'm doing is uh, reaching my final form, quote unquote. Finally. So that means
Nani?
that it's possible that this week might be the closing chapter of this series. I don't know if we have 2 or 3 episodes left, but that's it. And then the series is over, unless I find another excuse to prolong the series, like Skyrim with mods or
No, no,
Skyrim with that.
no more. No more. Time to move on to the next series.
Welcome
That's
to
what
my
I.
crib in Skyrim.
What if KOTOR happened in the Skyrim universe?
History class
Yeah.
in Skyrim. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. But yes, last episode we defeated Mirak and secured our rightful claim as the only and true Dragonborn.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the manor in Raven Rock that you can acquire in the Soulstain DLC. And for now, I'm gonna leave a couple of things here and head back to Skyrim. But before I do that, I was doing some stuff off screen and decided to keep that little dialogue interaction for the stream because I kind of find it funny. There's this very arrogant snob but powerful mage that I really like him as a character, but in real life, I feel like he would be a very annoying person to interact with.
Oh, it's like me. I love it. All
But yeah,
right.
the guy lives in a giant mushroom. This is his
Oh,
house.
is he a caterpillar? Does he smoke a hookah?
He's a dark elf from the House Telvanni. He's a House Telvanni Master Wizard Lord of Tel Mithrin, Nelith.
Oh, he just said a whole bunch of words that I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
Alright.
And
Okay.
yeah, these type of Telvanni mushroom houses were also all over in the. There you go. There
Let
it
me
is.
get a good look at you. Incipient madness,
Whoop.
loss of self-awareness,
Loading up.
black spots in the whites of the eyes.
So since we just
Any of the
defeated Mirak,
documented
he's
indications
just
of Andreas Wallace
assessing that we haven't
Hmm?
fallen
No, you're
into
fine.
the
Well, at least no
thrall
different
of
than when I
Hermeos Mora.
first saw you.
Do you want to know what happened with Mirak?
Oh, him. Well, I assume you killed him.
And he's just like
Or
nonchalant.
Mirak?
Blah blah blah. I
No
assume you
more.
just killed
No
him.
more Mirak.
No more Mirak.
No more Mirak.
Mirak's influence
Utter
has
his
vanished
name,
from
and we shall
Solstheim.
forget yours too.
So, I assumed you handled things. Why? Did something interesting happen?
No,
That's the
nothing
way to go,
interesting.
right?
I just killed Mirak and saved Soulstain.
Well, that is what you hero
Yeah,
types do,
immortal
isn't it?
style. There can be
Wasn't
only one.
expecting less.
Highlander
Now all that's
immortal.
left
Exactly.
are these black books.
Now
There
that you
can be
mentioned,
only
Only
one.
one Dragonborn.
now
Yeah.
that you mentioned immortal, just one quick apart,
Yeah,
since
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just chilling.
Verona,
So both you and Afonso, both you and Papu just saw me play Volgar, right?
Right.
So Volgar, which is a very hard platformer in the style of Ghost and Goblins. I was remembering there's a game that I played not too long ago, an old
Mhm.
NES classic, which I
Mhm.
believe also came out for the Master System or the Mega Drive. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Called Immortal, which is actually Dagon, if you ever are interested in playing. It's on the Switch membership NES games. That game
Right.
is that game is uh, that game is a lot harder than Volgar. I can straight up say it from playing it 5 minutes. Like that game is what Dark Souls would have been back in the early 90s.
Lol.
What's it called?
The Immortal. Just because you said something about Immortal, it made me think about it.
By the way, is my microphone better now?
Oh
It's
shit, I
kind
just
of
did
the
a
same.
Google. I shouldn't have
Was-
switch
Kind of the
tabs
same.
in between.
Was it bad before? It didn't seem bad to me.
Oh, it was the computer's.
I mean,
microphone.
it's more clear now. If that's the question,
More
it's clear.
now.
Yeah,
If you look
it's
I just
clear.
wanted to know because it's a USB headphone, not the jack. And
Right,
sometimes it
right.
fucks up and you have to select the thing. So
I understand, bro. It's like for me with the mic. I have the mic, the USB
it's
mic.
got lights on it. This is because I got the webcam on for you guys. It's the first time ever I can see the lights on my own headphones. What's the point of having lights on your headphones if you don't?
Sorry, excuse me.
It's so people know not to fucking disturb you. It's like having a no
people,
vacancy sign on your hotel room, bro.
It's so you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
feel
yeah,
that
yeah.
the future is now.
Future is now, bro. The revolution will not be televised, they say. But I do not believe this. I do not believe it one bit.
All right. So first things first, I go
The
to.
Immortal. Is that the name of the game?
That's the name of the game, yeah.
And what it came out for?
I played it on the NES. I believe it came out for the Master System or the Mega Drive.
Dude, if you
I'm
play it
not
on
sure
the
which.
NES, I might have it on the pocket machine thingy.
Try it.
Let's see.
Give it a little whirl. Try it.
Let's see.
That game will get you frustrated very fast.
The Immortal.
Mm-hmm. Imagine an isometric. Oh, nice. Imagine an isometric exploration type of game that's like shit. I completely lost. O fio a meada, man. I was gonna compare it to some game and now I completely lost myself. I don't know which one I was gonna compare it to. But yeah, it's a frustrating piece of art. It's an amazing game. It's really hard, really hard. It's the kind of game that you have to. It's also that kind of game where you die and you have to start again from the beginning, always, nonstop. And yeah, it's a game where you play as someone who's locked in a building or a mage who's locked in some sort of tower, and there's a letter saying, if I remember, the letter says something like, Duncan, you must find your way out of here and leave the tower. And then the end of the letter is like, but now you remember your name is not Duncan, so the letter is not for you. Whatever, doesn't matter. But you're in a tower, you're a mage, you have to escape the tower. You have never seen so many fucking traps, so many fucking ways to die all over the place. It's fucking insane. I've never
So
gotten
the game is
through.
the guy's in purgatory or something? Like he just keeps dying over
He's in
and
a
over and
tower.
over again?
He's in a tower, and every time he dies, you just start from the beginning. Like it's final. It's like finalized. As soon as you die, you're dead. And it's really hard. You really kind of have to. I know that if you bought the game back in the days, they had the walkthrough in the manual, so you could kind of like go through the game. A lot of games back then kind of had walkthroughs in it. Like if you play the first Zelda, the NES version, you actually had the map in the booklet. That was a very important part to playing the game.
Only part
Two
of the
games
map
did come
that
out
there
with those
were
booklets.
regions of the map that were not covered in that manual, I believe.
Well, I don't know about that, but I will tell you that
Like
playing
90
it without a
or
map,
80% of the map was in the manual, but then you have, for example, the temple that is beyond the rocks in the mountain.
oh sure, like you
Top
mean
right,
the hidden
the
areas
hidden
and
temple.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That was not in
yeah,
the.
No, but I will tell you that having a map makes a massive difference. I played that game
Absolutely. Yeah.
when I played it the first time. I played it without a fucking map. You know, just go into the fucking cave. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yeah, sure, bro.
It's dangerous
Thanks.
to go alone.
And
The
I'm like,
Immortal? Are you sure that's what it's called?
100%.
100%.
Unless it has a different name, like depending on region, but I'm pretty sure it's called the Immortal, at least in Europe.
Mm,
Let me just make sure. Like, I'll tell you, but I'm
I don't have
pretty.
it. And this thing has pretty much everything that ever came out on this, I think.
You know that there's 882 games in for the NES, right?
Dude, there's like... The whole time you've been talking to me, I've been scrolling down on these pages. Look,
Okay.
you see the
Nice.
little ball on the right?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
That's one page every time it moves up. It's still at the bottom. And there's two on each side. You got hundreds here.
So the Immortal came out for so it was for the Mega Drive. Interesting. The NES, the Switch, the Mega Drive. It's a DOS game as well. It also came out for Atari. Came out in 1990.
I might have it.
This is what I mean. It doesn't make a difference to you, but yeah, this is the game. Shit.
Okay.
The Immortal.
The Immortal. I'm gonna try to find it. Nope.
And it's very advanced for the time, though. Like, it's in the death animations, and there's a lot of work that went into it, graphically speaking. It's very pretty, the game. It's a hard-ass game, though, I'll tell you that. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think I've ever passed, like, more than a tenth of the game or something. I just kept... But I played this mostly as a kid. I think I tried replaying it not too long ago, actually, on the Switch. And I was still at a loss. I was like, my god, this game is so fucking hard, even nowadays. Because sometimes you play games as a kid, right? And then you play them when you're older and you're like, okay, this wasn't that hard. But sometimes you play it again as an adult and you're like, fuck, this game was fucking hard already. And now it's still absolutely nonsensically hard. Why would you do this?
Sure.
Like, I feel like when you pick up a Mega Man game nowadays, Mega Man's always been a hard game. I played it as a kid a lot, and I thought it was hard. And I play it now, I still think it's hard, but it's easier. Like, it's okay. Like, I have a better mindset to it. And there's games like...
Might be because I'm not just as fluent as you in platforming video games language, but for me, the first Mega Mans are just unfinished video games.
Well,
but that's...
I will give you...
That tells
one
more
thing.
about my skills as platformers than anything else. Like, but yeah.
The thing is, Mega Man 1 is very, very hard.
Yeah.
It's the hardest. From my perspective, it's one of the hardest Mega Mans. I feel like they started decreasing the difficulty from the second onwards, which is kind of like where I started playing. I started playing on Mega Man 2. I never owned the first one.
Sure.
And I've been trying on my own, like, because I have the Legacy Edition, so I've been trying to play it on my own time and trying to beat it. But it's not easy. It's not fun. Why are you playing SpongeBob, bro? What the fuck?
I don't know. I saw it was on there. It's SpongeBob for the Game Boy Advance. Plays really well though.
Why would you want to play a SpongeBob game, bro? This
Why
goes
not? This shit got hundreds of titles. So I'm just trying it out, man. I once I spent like 2 hours trying out different shit, and I love the beat 'em up side scrollers. This shit's got everything. The ones that we had on the Xbox, on the Capcom collection that didn't work.
Yeah.
They work on this one.
Nice. I mean, it's not that they didn't work. They didn't work for
The
us.
online, yeah, for the online co-op. There's a Star Wars game here for NES. Got everything. But I'm still looking for that one you're telling me about.
The Immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This shit has a lot of arcade games too, so I wonder, you know, and there are different folders that are very, very weird. And I have sometimes it's a Japanese version of the game, sometimes it's the European or American version of the game, sometimes it's the Chinese version of the game. sometimes there's the name of the game on the file, but when you open it, it's a totally different game. Like I was gonna open Kirby, and I got Lolo's Adventures or Adventure of Lolo or something.
My adventure?
But that's
Yep,
a classic.
absolutely.
The Adventures of Lolo is a
The NES
classic.
game.
I've
Big
played
NES
it.
game. Yeah.
Have you never heard of the Adventures of Lolo, Lawrence?
I live it every day.
Stupid bird.
Nice. The Adventures of
I
Lolo
got-
is with a really cute, like blue bubble kind of thing. It's a
Yeah.
puzzling kind of game. It's cute. There's like 3 iterations of the game, if I remember correctly. That's 1, 2, and 3, I think.
Okay.
Classic.
Oh, I'm being actually very stupid. I should have done. Sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. I forgot to do something before crafting all this stuff.
Don't apologize, bro. There's no need to apologize.
Like a double dragon.
Classic. I had that for the NES.
So fucking cool. I love this little machine. Although to play the SNES games, they don't run very well.
No?
Unfortunately. No, they're slow. They run better on the phone. I thought I wanted to play them here because buttons. You know, I don't like playing platformers on the phone with just touchscreen. It's not.
Oh, it sucks.
I like buttons. Yeah, I like buttons. So unfortunately, that's not going to work. But
Unless you're
there's
playing.
Doraemon. Whoa. Doraemon Monster Zombies. What is this? You're saying?
it a-
Sorry, mate.
Is it a SNES title, Doraemon?
No,
is
I don't think so. A lot of them are like SMC, whatever that means.
Did you say Doraemon Monster Homies? Is that what you
Yeah.
call it?
Doraemon Monster Zombies.
Oh, zombies. What?
Yeah, I got that.
Never heard of this.
Dragon Ball, Super Dimension, OPK, Double Dragon, yeah.
Oh.
Doraemon.
There's a Dragon Ball game for the NES that was really cool. I had it as well growing up. Should check it if they have it.
What's it called?
It's just called Dragon Ball Z. It's just called Dragon Ball Z, I think.
For which console?
For the NES.
There
Where
is
is
a
it?
Dragon Ball for NES here. There's more than one actually.
Yeah, it's just called Dragon Ball. Like this is what this is what it looks like. I had this game. Like
Okay.
it looks like that. It's just called Dragon Ball. And it's him as a kid.
Bugs Bunny. There's so much here. So good.
You have Maniac Mansion, don't you? That is the highest recommendation I can give you on the NES.
Maniac. I have to
Divine
make a
smile on
list.
you, friend.
Hold on. Dragon Ball. Maniac Mansion. I have Kirby too. Kirby's really funny. Cute.
Kirby's great. Kirby's
It's very easy to do. It's so chill.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you're saying Dragon Ball, Maniac Mansion. Let's see. Because the problem in this machine is that the games are organized in like 8 different folders, and there's virtually no consistency to the folders besides the fact that the games inside are by alphabetical order. That's it.
Wow.
One folder has a lot of NES games, like a shit ton. Another one has some. Another folder has some GBA stuff and NES stuff. Another folder has arcade ports, right, from the arcade machines, which is really cool. I don't know how the hell this guy managed to put it in this machine because those games are not available in cartridges or anything. So, pretty genius. So DR Dragon Ball.
I mean, bro, what you have in your hands is literally just buying a Pi Raspberry fucking
Yeah.
chip and then just building around it. That's it. It's
Yeah,
not hard. to do.
Doraemon Monster Zombie for the SNES. Look, it's a Japanese version.
It's a Japanese only game. I have never heard of this game.
Let's see what it is. I have no clue. So this is like the type of shit that you really do have to get your hands on this stuff. You have to be in Asia.
Yeah.
Like this is the type of stuff that when your parents would go on like a business trip somewhere, they would bring you some like cool toy that And when you're 7, that shit's just so exotic, right?
Mm. Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to click. I can't even read Japanese, so okay, fine.
Yeah, I
To enter my
unfortunately I avoid playing a lot of those Asia only games because for me, not being able to understand a lot of them makes a massive difference. It's like, bro, come on, I can't understand what the fuck's. It's like Dragon Force 2. It was only they only managed to make a fan made translation about 8 years ago or 7 years ago, and that's like 20 years after the game was released, and it was only fans that decided to make a translation of it.
Hmm.
There is no actual translation, like official one.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to talk to him. It's not enter your name. I think I have to talk to him and input an answer or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, I can't play this game. This is I can't play Doraemon text
my
in
love.
Japanese. I'm
Lead the
not
way.
educated enough. The Dragon Ball game. Dr. Mario 1, Dr. Mario 2.
Dr.
What's
Mario.
Dr. Mario NES? What? There's Double
Mario.
Dragon, Double Dribble. There's 2 Double Dragons here. Double Dragon Revenge and Double Dragon for the NES. And there's like some knockoffs as well. Which is
Just
funny.
so,
Those, like,
just so you know, Dr. Mario is actually one of my favorite NES games.
Okay, so I have Dragon Ball Fight Felicia,
Still here.
Okay.
I'll head back home if you need.
Dracula, Dragon Ball 2, Dragon Ball 3, Dragon Ball Saiyankin, Dragon Ball Super Wukong Biography, Ball Super Wukong Past the Sudden and Exciting Championship Chapter, Dragon Ball Z Super Dimension, Dragon Ball Z NES, and Dragon Ball NES. Must be that one, right? Just Dragon Ball.
It's just called Dragon Ball. It's called maybe look. It's called Dragon Ball Dragon Daihikyu. I think.
Shit. Now I have to go back all the way here.
And this game is supposedly relatively rare. I've never seen anybody else that has this game, apart from me. So I think it's a relatively rare game.
The Dragon Ball game?
Yeah, this NES game. I've never seen anyone else that owned this game. So it's look. I just found the Japanese name is Dragon Ball Shenron no Naso. Shenron no Natsu. It's the second video game in the Dragon Ball series, so I didn't even play the first one.
I have to finish this thing that I was doing with my hands. Hold on.
Rasta Courage over here too. So you're doing a lot of smithing there, Lauren.
Yeah, he's doing chores.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to level up smithing.
Daggers,
that's-
daggers, 1 million daggers.
No, because they patched up
What
the
are you
game.
doing?
So they patched up the game. So I would need to maybe craft like thousands of daggers, which would be I would be wasting a lot of iron ore. So what I do have is hundreds of gemstones and hundreds of silver and gold
That's what I
ingots.
used to do to get money.
So that's what I do, and then after I craft these, I enchant them. So I level up enchanting, and I just keep doing loads of money. Selling jewelry will get you more money in the long run than just iron daggers as well. I'll just continue this a little bit
Dude,
over here.
sorry, I just realized I was reading about the Dragon Ball game. It only got a release in France in Europe, by the way. That might be why I have the game.
Interesting.
And
Ah.
might be why.
Only in France?
But the American version was Americanized. So
What
the
does that
art
mean?
style and music was changed, so it's not the original one. The covers changed, the sprites, they changed like the people, they changed the names, like they changed everything, because I'm guessing Dragon Ball was still not popular at the time, because this is from the game came out in '86. Okay, so it's old as fuck.
Okay.
And it was exported to America in '88, and it looks like so fucking different. Look, Afonso, this is it. It got translated from Dragon Ball to Dragon Power first.
What?
And
Ew,
it has nothing
no.
to do with Dragon
No,
Ball.
it's Karate Kid with diarrhea. No.
It's terrible.
No.
God damn, it
No,
kills
no,
me.
no, no, no. You don't
Interesting.
have that.
But this explains why I've never seen anyone else with a copy of this game. Because it got
Unless dun 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 Dragon Ball for the NES. Okay, tell me if this is it.
Start it? I don't think that's it, but start it.
It says destroy aliens. See, this is what happens. I click on Dragon Ball and I get this shit.
It's definitely not that, bro.
This is not Dragon Ball, no. But hold on. Maybe on a different folder we might get it. Maybe here.
But you have a lot of games there that don't exist. Like Dr. Mario 2 doesn't exist. That's not a thing.
I have no. No, because there's a lot of Chinese clones of these games.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the problem.
It's like
I mean, or solution in another case. Like they would have their own consoles, right? And then they would just copy the game and release it for their own thing.
yeah, it's like
That happened as well in the Cold War, where Russia had their own.
Same principle.
Yeah.
yeah, they had the Dendy, which was a clone of the NES, basically, which had their own cartridges and barely ever played the games that you bought for it. It was insane. I remember actually in Game Grumps, Aaron tests out.
Yeah,
Dendy.
exactly. That's the only reason I
Right?
know about it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. It's crazy, man. But yeah, it's funny because at this time where copyright in video game industry was not really active the same way,
Not in the same.
you know,
Yeah.
how many clones
It
there
was the second Dragon Ball, right?
Well, I think it's the second released game, yes. But I'm not 100%.
Sneaking is gonna take a while.
What is that?
It's called Uninvited. Pressed again. I click on Dragon Ball and there's something else in there. File new. Let's start. What is this thing? What a box of magic this shit is, huh?
Yeah, your little Switch
Just
wannabe
like a
cloak
box of
machine.
chocolate.
Yeah. Dude, I played shit like this when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, sure.
Look out. The last thing you remember before blacking out was a shadowy figure appearing on the road in front of you. You heard it still, blah, 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 blah. Smell in the air. I think it's an RPG. See? Yeah, it's an RPG. Look. Exam, open, close.
Yeah,
blah,
that's...
blah, blah.
When I mentioned Maniac Mansion is sort of a text-based RPG as well, kind of like that.
Let me try Dragon Ball Saiyakin. I'll try all the Dragon Balls they have in here. This one is definitely a Dragon Ball game, but I have no freaking clue what it is.
I have never played that, but that looks like an NES or a Sega version of the game.
Chinese, by the way.
That's probably the fighting game that came out on the Master System or the Mega Drive.
I know it's
What year?
Japanese, actually.
What year is it from?
93, it says.
That's the Mega Drive one, for sure. Yeah, that's too advanced for the NES. Alright.
There's so much dialogue, though. I don't know if it's a fighting game or an RPG.
I don't know, bro.
I'm just skipping everything to see what happens, but... Skip. What if it's a story game?
Could be. The first one, the one I had for the NES, is an action game, but it has a story to it as well. So
Oh, you play this with cards and shit.
oh, it's a card game.
Hey, not really. It's just weird. Oh yeah, it's an RPG with cards. Yeah.
Good luck.
So is that only the best parts of the
Divine
Witcher
smile on
game?
you, friend.
No, not even. It's like what do you call this type of games?
Dude, that's literally it's an action RPG, but you played with cards. It's the same as Baten Kaitos. It's the same principle.
Oh, it's like it's the yeah, and like that most recent Dragon Ball game that came out for mobile. for Android.
I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that what Yu-Gi-Oh is as well?
In case anyone got
There's
confused
another
by
Dragon
my
Ball
commentary,
NES.
I
No,
actually love The
again,
Witcher,
bullshit.
but we had a little spat in Papu's stream of The Witcher, where we amicably disagreed about the merits of card games inside other games.
Yeah, bruh.
Dragon Ball, your Wukong biography.
How much time did I spend on the Red Dead Redemption 1 playing poker?
That's different. That's poker.
So why is it different? It's a card game inside a game.
Yeah, but you don't see John Marston in the poker game. That like
Yeah, but so what?
it's not immersion breaking.
There's a game called Baby Pig right next to Athlete Skiing. Battle Millennials.
Lol.
I mean,
Check it out.
millennials were already a thing back then. So
Barbie Magic Elf. I cannot skip this. Barbie Magic. Oh, it's Barbie Genie Adventure. GBC. What kind of file is a GBC file? What kind of games have
Game Boy
yeah.
Color?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I
Come on,
suppose.
bro. Get with the system, man. GBC, man.
Get the
Penny
program.
Rabbit Racing, Catwoman. There's another Dragon Ball. Hold on. No, it doesn't
I
work.
don't know if you're gonna find it, bro. Honestly.
Oh god. Harley Davidson Rally, Maniac Mansion,
Beauty
right? You
here,
said.
unmatched
Yeah.
in all of Skyrim. to be
JLM.
sure.
At least it's in alphabetical order. Mario Golf.
Mario Golf? How would you have Mario Golf? Mario Golf came out for the 64.
It's Game Boy Color. Mario Golf.
Oh, I didn't know they had a Game Boy version of it.
Metal
Okay.
Gear Solid. Are you kidding me?
Lol.
There's like really good games here for the Game Boy Color. Pokemon Pinball.
I love Pokemon Pinball.
Is it Metal Gear Solid or only Metal Gear?
Demolition. Nope. Metal Gear Solid for Game Boy Color.
Huh. Strange.
Okay. That's what you
Don't forget, Lawrence, that the names are all randomized. So
Okay.
I
It's not
have
the actual.
Tetris. Yes. The Game
if you
Boy
didn't
Color
have
Tetris.
Tetris, I'd be surprised.
from me. I had a Tetris here, like a Tetris that you play against other people in game, right? Like one of those weird knockoffs. But yeah, this is the original Tetris. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes, Queen.
But if you like the Tetris game, you should try Dr. Mario, bro. Dr. Mario is a type of Tetris. Alright, so
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
it's a
I'm really
kind
bad
of
with,
Tetris.
early Nintendo
like-
games.
Buyo Buyo,
very
whatever
happy.
it's called.
It's more like Puyo Puyo.
Puyo
yeah,
Puyo,
but
What's Puyo Puyo?
It's like
Puyo
a
Puyo
cute
is a Japanese
dinosaur.
Tetris.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for the insight, huh?
Right, it's like imagine
apt
you
definition.
basically have a game where you have a whole bunch of little critters that have different colors, like blue, red, yellow, and you have to line them together to break them apart and do combos. And that's pretty much how you play the game. It's kind of like Tetris in the way that it's a block appearing, block disappearing kind of game. But it has its
There are
own-
bubbles instead of squares.
Yeah. And it has its own gameplay mechanics. I am not a super big fan of Puyo Puyo, but I do like the Puyo Puyo Tetris games they released for the Switch on the computer. They're pretty decent. They're pretty good. But mostly for the Tetris side of it.
Oh no, I made a classic rookie mistake. Uh-oh.
Did you know?
I did so, but I can fix
Always making the mistakes, brother.
it. I can fix it.
I can fix it.
I'm in danger.
Mario, go fish.
Man, when I fly back to Europe, I'm not gonna need anything else but this in the flight. Because they
That's
come with
nice.
movies, right, on the airplane. So, boom, Tetris King. And this is the Tetris that has the wider. There's more. You can see more. It's not so vertical, right?
Can you
TV
hold
Tetris.
pieces? Can you hold pieces in that one?
I'm sure you can bend. You can change the rules, maybe, in the settings, but.
It's something they started making later iterations of Tetris. I don't know when they started it, but it's become a staple nowadays to
When
hold
people went
pieces.
soft. That's what happened.
Okay.
What is your guys' You guys had a Game Boy Color, right? When you were
I
kids?
I
So
had the brick, the color, and then I didn't
come
have
you
it
had the brick?
myself,
Was it a gift?
but my brother got the Game Boy Advance. I can't even remember how I got the brick, but it must have been a gift because my parents didn't bought me. It was something that
Yeah,
was
that's why I was wondering. Like, it doesn't sound like it was your parents' idea.
from
If you,
no, not at all. That would
Brick.
never happen. Probably from my cousin or something.
Nice.
Uh,
But why do you ask?
My cousins were
Yeah.
older. So,
Yeah, because you might give me some good recommendations, you know?
For the Game Boy Color,
X-Men. Battle of
Uh,
Mutants.
and the Game Boy
I mean-
Color, huh.
you're already playing Pokemon.
You have the two Zeldas, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, that are very interesting.
Yeah.
In the same,
Link's Awakening as well is good.
they're very different from Majora's Mask, but they remind me of the same vein of Majora's Mask in the sense that they, within the formula of classic Zelda, they try to do new stuff, like try new game mechanics. And in
Yeah,
both
I
Seasons
see.
and Ages, what happens is that the one where you travel between the seasons and the other one where you travel between the ages, the world map changes, just like the other game for the SNES, Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, yeah.
Yeah, where you travel between the two instances of the same world. And as I'm explaining, I'm forgetting to play. Craft this boring stuff. But, yeah. Also, there is the one they made, the remake for the Switch.
Yeah, Link's Awakening.
Ah, you said it. Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, Link's Awakening is really worth playing. I really enjoyed Link's
On the Game Boy?
Yeah, on the Game Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
The advance or the color?
Color.
The color. It had a black cartridge and everything, I remember.
It's special 'cause it's
Azure,
different.
Azure Dreams was also a game that I really enjoyed. Azure Dreams kind of is a mix between Pokemon and Digimon kind of game. It's interesting.
Azure.
The Street Fighter. There was a Street Fighter. I don't know if it was Turbo, Alpha, or 2 or 3.
It was
One
good.
of the
I
Street
played it
Fighters,
on holiday.
yeah,
Someone
one
else.
of the Street Fighters was pretty good for the color. I don't know. I didn't play. I'm feeling like I didn't play that many Game Boy games. Mostly for me it was the Game Boy Advance all the way that I played more than I played the Game Boy.
The Game Boy Advance has very good games, like
Link's Awakening.
same level as this
The
NES
Advance,
almost. Is it's
The
got a
Advance
very
is,
good
A very
library.
good portable
Yeah, yeah.
console.
Hmm.
Doom on NES. Not on NES, on the Game Boy Advance. Was really good.
Okay.
For the time, obviously. Today it's a bit.
I didn't even know they had Doom on the Advance.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool.
But dude, play Golden Sun. It's always my go-to recommendation, man. Golden Sun is
Although
amazing.
if he's not a fan of JRPGs, I don't know if he'll enjoy Golden Sun.
But Golden Sun is
Dr.
I don't
Mario,
know.
first one or second one? On the
First
Game Boy
one.
emulator.
There's no second one. That is bullshit.
Do you want me to
But,
open it and see what it is?
The thing is, there's next Dr. Mario's, but there's no such thing as a Dr. Mario 2. It doesn't exist.
To the merit of Golden Sun, I remember
Yes.
Federico. He had the game, and although he despised JRPGs to the point that he gifted me
Because it's
Final Fantasy
turn-based.
IX, yeah, he actually enjoyed Golden Sun.
Yeah, because Golden Sun it was graphically as well at the time. Octopath Traveler is kind of very Golden Sun in the ways
Hmm.
the
It's
ways of
this.
graphics.
This is the Warriors thing, but it's not.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore.
Ah,
So what
No,
is Dr. Mario 1?
Let's
Is
take a
it
look at
Dr.
them.
Mario though, or no?
This is supposed to be a beef. Whoa, this is Ninja Gaiden, but plays super fast. It's called Ninja Warriors. It's probably another release that came out later. Wow, this is. Dude, this plays like the Messenger. Because the guy's
Nice.
just running. Look at this.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
it's a 60 FPS Ninja Gaiden.
See?
Yeah, I see it.
It's so
Damn.
fast. Exit. And it's called here Dr. Mario 2 for the NES. Yeah. It's it's
Just
called
remember
Ninja
me.
Warriors, I think.
That is
Okay, Dr.
cool.
Mario 1. Let's check.
Is it Dr. Mario?
Come to sell me
We'll see.
something special, or did you just want to?
Or am I gonna
Fiery
get this?
horse with the speed of light, cloud, and dust of Hearty Silver.
Ah,
Mhm.
back.
Is faithful, blah 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 blah.
Doesn't sound like Dr. Mario to me, bro.
Dude, no, but it is. The Lone Ranger.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Look at the colors.
Finally.
They couldn't even put the right games in the right folders. My god, dude.
There's so
It's
much of that
terrible.
in here.
Just
Oh,
in
I found a
time.
really cool
I
Batman
made a shipment of mine.
game, and then it was in the back. Okay, it's not the Lone Ranger, but maybe if I go to the other folder, the.
Some
But there's
might call
another
this
Dr.
junk.
Mario for the NES.
Me?
Hold on.
I
There's
call
a
them
Dr.
treasures.
Mario, Dr. Mario 1, and Dr. Mario 2.
Oh my
Dr. Mario 2 is Ninja Gaiden on speed. Dr. Mario 1 is the Lone
It's the
Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Let's find out what Dr. Mario is.
Oh
Come
my
back to bits and
god.
pieces anytime.
That's the one! Hey, that's my
It is
favorite.
Dr. Mario!
Yay! That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
bro.
let's go. Start. Virus level.
Yeah, you want to start that at the lowest possible so you
Zero.
can understand the game.
Speed, low, medium, high. It's on medium.
Yeah, leave it at medium.
Music, fever, chill or off.
You want to go with fever, bro.
Ah, shit, I pressed back because of the A button. There.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one
Okay.
day. like
Start,
my
start,
mother.
start.
Is the music going?
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yeah? Yeah? Is this the music?
Yeah, hell yeah.
How are you supposed to play this?
So what you gotta do is you gotta line
Ah,
up.
connect the
Working in the
colors.
treasury house
Yeah,
isn't so
basically
bad.
that's it.
I earn good money.
Why are there
And-
bugs on top?
The bugs are what you want to make the colors with. You want to kill the viruses by putting the pills according to color.
Ah, and when I kill all these little cunts, then I can move on?
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, so I don't have to like clear lines and stuff, right?
No, all you gotta do is clear the viruses. That's it. You need
I've made a lot
four
of new contacts.
four
thanks to
pills
you.
per character. Yeah.
And more contacts means more coin for everyone.
I spend so many hours playing that game, bro. That game is I love that game. It's great.
It is pretty cool, actually. I had never played or seen people. I knew Dr. Mario exists, but I didn't. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was an arcade thing, but with Mario dressed as a doctor, and you would just play
No,
the same
you're
shit.
thinking of Super Smash.
I don't know, man. But that's what I thought what it was. Which is the one that he's got the Lewis and Clark hat on? That's the squirrel hat. What is it again?
Oh, well, he gets that's Super Mario World, I think.
Yeah, Super Mario World. Yeah, that's the one I've been playing.
It's a nice one. They're all nice, man. All the old school Mario.
I downloaded for the NES also the packs that have Mario Brothers and Mario World together. So
Nice.
wait
That
a minute, but I'm
game-
connecting 4, but it doesn't fucking work all the time. Oh, it has to be on a straight line, up or down.
In a
Okay.
straight line, yeah.
Or horizontally is fine as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just gotta fill these up.
Glad you're here.
That's it. And the thing
Give
is,
special rates to members of the
as you
team.
progress,
Show
you know how
me
you started it on 0, right? As you go
Yeah.
up, the difficulty also increases 1 each time. So even if you start at 0, by level 10, you'll be at difficulty 10. Pretty much.
When you get back to Riften, tell Delvin
Okay,
his new
done.
arrangements working
Stage clear. Next. Ah, this is more difficult.
Bro, until you reach like level 20, you know nothing.
No, I'm not only.
There's a level 20.
Trinkets,
There's a
odds
level
and ends,
until you
that sort of
can't.
thing.
There's. I've never been
Oh.
able to like.
How do they generate it?
Huh?
How do they make the levels?
Come back
Like,
whenever you need
can't be
They're
randomized.
It is
Can you
randomized.
finish?
It's always
Can you
different.
finish? Is it possible to finish Dr. Mario?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just a high score thing.
Mm,
There is no end to it.
interesting. Shit. Fuck, I see why this is difficult.
But it's also a very addictive game. Like.
Yeah, it's so addictive. I'm hooked already. I've been playing for 4 minutes.
Bro, Nintendo knew how to hook you up, man, with shit like that. Like, no doubt. They knew
Huh?
what they were doing. Nintendo knew what they were doing with those games, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucked. I'm never gonna make this. I'm never gonna make this. No.
I've got plenty. Take a look.
I'm never going to make it.
And it's going fast already. Shit.
Which level are
I
you
don't
in?
even know what to. Okay, I have to clear this clutter. But how? I'm doing shit in
You need to
opposite
sample
colors every
some
time.
things.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
this guy
okay,
well
okay. Up. Up. Shit. This game, dude. This is
I know.
madness.
I know. It's great. I'm just looking at Lawrence like on the map, fast traveling here, going there, doing this thing.
And there's
Going
like an
to the background.
illusion that fuck. Like it gets stuck, it doesn't keep going down if you miss it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It's
I know
bothering
exactly
me.
what you mean.
Because this is not
Take a
Tetris.
good look around, I'm sure.
You know?
Oh no, it's not. It's not at all. It has the same vibe, but it's not Tetris.
Exactly. But in Tetris, obviously it doesn't happen, but why would I expect it to happen here too? Because I'm dumb. Come on. Shit. This is difficult. I'm never gonna make it.
Do come back.
Okay, but at least now I know how I can connect the things. That's good. I keep making mistakes. Okay, fuck this.
Hey.
I love this game. Let's restart.
Bro, I can't fault you. It's a
How
great
old is
game.
Dr. Mario?
30 years now? Or more? 31 years old? I don't know, bro. It's old.
Did you know what you were saying when
Got a
I
lot of
asked
steel to
when you
shape.
said put the Fever soundtrack on?
It's
Yeah,
an
of
You know
course.
exactly
craft.
which one it was.
I'll show you what I
Yeah. Of course.
Funny lad.
It's great, man. So many good memories playing that game. The simplicity of games. Beautiful.
Yep.
Shit, the thing doesn't. I keep forgetting that the fucking thing doesn't keep going down. Okay. The calma. We must remain calm.
We must remain calm.
Why are you British tea all of a sudden?
Name's new.
Why not?
Why not?
Fish, you don't know my lad.
What?
You know, my life.
Okay. What did I want to do? I forgot. I just gotta wait for. Is she still?
Distracting you.
active?
Sorry, mate.
I've got all
That's fine.
usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Pretty much in autopilot. So what's new?
Nothing. We're
Mm,
just talking, chilling, saying things about things.
What is new? Good question.
Hurry back and bring more
But more an
merchandise.
interesting question. Why
What's
is
the
new?
new? Why is new?
Well, while you guys ponder on that, I'm gonna get some water.
Or maybe how is new?
How is new? Yeah, true.
What?
Good point.
When is new?
When is...
I was this close to catching that killer. I swear.
Tô fazendo me. Fucked up. Shit. I'm not even gonna get the first level.
Let me know if you see anything you like. All my... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Oh, God. Okay. We'll do that.
Do come again.
So you're starting this week, you said, your new job.
It's not the new job, it's summer school.
Summer school,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, I'm doing it this week. And then 3 more days after that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why is it called summer school when it's just spring? Unless I'm being very ignorant.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go
You're
further.
not being ignorant. You just got the whole perspective going on. Is it spring though?
Isn't it? Oh, it's...
Where?
Huh?
Where?
If you
Here?
need marksman, and you've got the cord.
Okay. But I'm not there.
Ah. It is a different
Opposite
seasonal...
side of the world.
Yeah.
hmm Here it's summer. I mean, here there's no spring or fall because it's just not like that.
I apologize for my very
it's
Western-centric.
No. It's just I was pulling your leg. I could just tell you.
I know.
I was like,
Trinkets,
you're not
gems, that
pink.
sort of thing.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's wet season just started. I mean, it's going to start now. It's already been raining a few days.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's kind of wet season. So, but it's right now the hottest month of the year is usually
Always
April,
a
May.
pleasure, boss.
Yeah, that's when it
What
gets
can
the
I do
hottest.
for you?
And that's when they decide to have the long school break. You know,
Looking to
so
protect
they call
yourself,
it, because it's
or deal some
freaking hot.
damage.
The summer break, and the winter, quote unquote, is around November. Like October, November is when it gets really cold.
If you're in the market,
I mean, it's still above 20 degrees. Some days it might go a bit less than that, but there was a couple really cold days actually.
So you're an alchemist then?
It snowed in Laos and in Vietnam over the past winter. This was in October, I think, or November.
Okay.
Peter, we can't hear you, by the way.
He went to go get.
No, he-
Sorry. Yeah, I muted
I
my
saw his lips moving, but
I was saying that's not too surprising. Weird climatic shit has been
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
It snowed in Madrid this year. It's like snowed properly, and in Portugal as well. It snowed in the fucking south.
Yeah, that's
That's not normal, bro.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Not
happen
at this,
often.
especially not at this time of year. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That's unheard of. Giant Queen, but like where I live, I don't remember the last time I saw snow. I don't know if I've ever seen snow here, even. So for it to snow in the south, bruh, that's it's insane.
But when you really think about it, though, what is snow? How is snow?
You know, I know no snow, bruh. Shit, you know.
Do you,
nothing
John?
about
Buy
snow.
some? You
Do
gonna
you
stare all
know?
day or buy some art?
Crow?
See for yourself.
You know nothing, you bastard. Nothing.
Greetings,
Speaking of snow, I'm playing this game called Dragon Warrior, and it is in the snow.
Wow, look at that pretty 8-bit snow and slow motion. Beautiful.
Who's Landstrider?
How to make a still screen look amazing.
Mercy will be the death. He spends too much time worrying about Riften.
Because in the end, it's just, I mean, especially with the older
In
TVs,
the end.
it's different lights going off in certain places. That's it.
Some may call
Yeah.
this junk.
Yeah,
Me?
it's the thing about CRT
I call
TVs.
them treasure.
It's also why nowadays, like I don't remember when it was. Oh, I was in London and I had brought back.
CRT TV
My-
sounds like the name of a very boring droid in Star Wars.
What? You cut out for me. I didn't hear. What?
I was just making stupid jokes. CRT TV sounds like what they would name a droid in the Star Wars universe. Like C-3PO, R2-D2,
I see what you mean.
CRT TV.
Yeah. That's CRT TV.
But
Never
yeah, I brought my for my SNES. You know how in the NES you have Duck Hunt and you have the
The cunt?
laser gun. Duck Hunt. The cunt.
That shooting thing with a dog where you shoot the
Yeah.
ducks.
So in the Super Nintendo you had
I know the
a
cunt.
game.
Yes, I am
You had a
familiar
game
with the
called
cunt.
Nintendo Scope, and basically it comes with a bazooka like this. If you can see, Afonso, like literally it comes with a bazooka that you put on your shoulder, and you do the same shit as Duck Hunt, and it has a shit tons of different games you play in. And I had just brought back mine from Brussels to London, and I was super excited because I was going to play the game on my SNES, and I was like, put it in, start, shooting at the screen because that's how you activate. And then I'm like, fuck, I need a CRT TV because it doesn't respond in new TVs because it's the clicking action of the heat and shit, like with the CRT TVs. I don't remember exactly the science behind it, but it's the way it activates with the light sensitivity from CRT TVs. They
So
detect
basically
movement.
it detects the movement.
Divine
It's
smile.
not laser.
Yeah,
Or it is a laser, but you point the laser at the TV and not with the motion detector.
exactly. Yeah. So
The controller detects if there's light being reflected or not.
So that's one of the bad things when you want to play old games that had like guns and shit like that. You need a CRT TV. You do. Otherwise,
Well,
you
not
can't.
for Time Crisis. Time Crisis had a motion detector.
The Time Crisis. Okay, the Time Crisis is
90s. That's why at the time it was so freaking good. You know,
sure.
part of it, right?
But like, I'm pretty sure that if I play the Sega Saturn, because they also have a gun and they have a couple of shooting games. I'm pretty sure that if I play those on a normal TV nowadays, I won't be able. I still think that they are CRT engaged, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it's possible. But anyway, at the SNES time and the NES time, you needed a CRT TV. So nowadays they don't work with the new TVs. It's a shame. It's a shame. But I do have a CRT TV here in Coimbra, so super small one.
But, you know, given the technology we have with the other stuff, pretty cool. That's something that it's unfortunately a bit of a shame that I mean, I'm not surprised that a lot of the motion stuff was just a fad that most people didn't get. Even one of the best selling games of all time. I think the best selling game of all time for Microsoft is the Kinect. It's a Kinect game, like Kinect Sports or Water Raft or some stupid shit like that, you know.
Okay. I never played.
Probably because it came with the consoles, you know. It's like they were saying, yeah, it's the best-selling one. Yeah, if it comes in a package with the console, with Kinect first. I don't know. I have no clue. I know it's the best-selling. Anyway, it's weird that the motion detection stuff and the Wii stuff kind of went away, but I'm surprised that what didn't make a comeback during that time, or at least not strong enough of a comeback for me, was all the playing with guns with your console at home. The way you would at arcades, but with the guns at home, like Crisis style.
Because I feel like shooters, after shooters became introduced the whole remote control system, you kind of lost the interest in, because like that's the thing, like you were saying, the Wii still tried to do that and bring it back. Like you have Kokoto shooting games.
Yeah, but they were not very good. Like
No,
Time Crisis is still like more solid than that, even though it's
sure Point Blank as well. But I mean, like what else did you have? You had McGreedy's. Oh no, but that was a VCR game that got remastered.
McGreedy's.
Yeah. No, but I think that just when they started standardizing everything to controllers, you know, after GoldenEye and after Halo especially, and it became the standard to play a certain specific way for shooters, I don't think players really want it, because also using the gun impedes movement. Like, you don't like rail shooters. Playing a game with a gun is pretty much playing a rail shooter.
Yeah, but it's more fun because you.
No, but it's still a rail shooter.
No,
you know, it
it
is. It really is.
Why are you like? Oh God.
You know I'm saying the truth, bro.
I feel like a kid who just found out what they put in sausage.
Your character is not moving automatically, and you just have to respond to what happens in front of him. Like on an FPS,
but
it's
the
not.
thing is that I have this thing with Pedro. I keep giving him shit for Panzer Dragoon because it's just a fucking rail shooter.
And it is a rail
shooter.
shooter.
I don't like it so much. And
Isn't
now he's
it?
telling me, because I like Time Crisis, I loved it. And he's like, no, but dude, you know, those shooters at home with the gun, it's a rail shooter. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
You
hate him,
yourself
but he's got a
said,
point.
yeah, you yourself said that rail shooters died, the genre, you know, because people don't like it enough. That's what happened.
But with a gun, it's different.
It's different for you because you come from an arcade background. It's not different for kids. You know?
What's up, fellow
Is
kids?
that what killed it?
Of course, bro. Absolutely.
Did the thing with the guns die out because rail shooters died out? That's the price we had to pay.
And it's not even just that. It's because at the end of the day, you have movement in the way, yeah. You're more immersed because you shoot, but you don't feel at all the possibility of exploration or the possibility of being a character in the game. You're just there, standing still, looking around. There's no turning back.
No, you do, and you have to like you go under your couch to reload and stuff. You know,
Yeah, sure, sure.
I did like pillow forts when I played that shit in my living room, man. I didn't have the game. My mom didn't, or my I didn't get it, but I borrowed
Why
it
is this mannequin
from
always
Steam
moving
for like
from
a
its
week or
place?
two, and it was so much fun. At
Yeah,
home,
so
by
you
myself. I don't
do
give a
love
fuck.
rail shooters.
No, I love Time Crisis.
Bruh.
Exception makes the rule.
River was
Therefore,
agreeable
the
enough,
rule
I
is
suppose.
true. Rail shooters suck.
It's like a lot of people
Although
tell
House
me.
of the Dead is pretty
I
cool
know
too.
people that more people
House of
that
the
tell me
Dead
they don't like rail shooters, but then they were people, for example, really like Pokemon Snap. Now, Pokemon Snap
Is a rail
is
shooter.
literally the definition of a rail shooter.
I don't-
You're literally on rails shooting your camera. It's a rail
Alright.
shooter.
Oh,
Literally.
Pokemon Snap is
But
the
in
tiki picture
comparison to
stuff.
other rail shooters, it does more stuff than most rail shooters because you can interact
Does it?
with the levels in ways that sometimes rail shooters don't.
In what way?
That you can repeat the levels many times and actually accomplish different things.
Sure, you can do that in Lilith Wars.
Yeah, Light Wars, that checks out. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's not anything different from a rail shooter. In Panzer Dragoon 2, you can do the same thing. It's going to alternate different paths depending on how you shoot
Every
things.
time you say the name of the game.
Mhm. Yeah, but
They're
recognizing the strengths of Pokemon Snap, it's not only about alternate pathways. It's actually you interact with the level differently, right?
Sure,
Like
dude.
depending
The
on.
thing is,
Yeah.
look,
Go.
I love Pokemon Snap.
Yeah,
I
I
played
know
the shit out
You
of
did.
it. Like
That's
I
why
love
I'm
it.
asking, because I
But-
didn't. So.
I love the shit out of it, but you
Uh-huh.
are going to see that at the end of the day, you say that. And yes,
Uh-huh.
there are different possibilities of things because you can acquire different items and you can use
Yeah.
them later on when you go back to the levels.
Yeah,
But
and
the
see
levels
different
are the
Pokemon,
same
so,
every
yeah.
time.
Exactly.
It's a rail shooter.
Yeah.
There is no there is no discussion about what genre it is. That is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like a lot of the reasons it was so well received, it's because it's from a popular franchise.
It's not only that, because similarly to what Pokemon games did with the genre it is doing, for example, although Pokemon Snap is without a doubt a rail shooter, it does things that not all rail shooters does, which is the interactivity with the elements of the level design, and that translates into a different gaming experience. The same way that the original Pokemon game is a very good hybrid of Link to the Past and Final Fantasy, right? And a lot of people who hate turn-based combat love Pokemon. A lot of people who hate playing games like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or whatnot, they actually enjoy Pokemon.
Sure, but again, for me, that comes a lot from it being a mainstream franchise that it's been
don't think.
received very differently.
Sure, I would agree that that maybe plays into it, but I don't think it is the predominant factor. Like, how did Pokemon become so big when it didn't have anything to stand on? Well, I guess besides the games, there were the trading cards and the anime, so maybe
exactly.
both the
I
trading
read
cards
Pokemon
and the
because of trading
anime helped selling the
and
game.
the cartoons.
But that's what I mean. It's got a lot of ground to stand on, actually,
So,
compared to games that are franchises, and that's what
The
they
bigger
resume
the
themselves to being
franchise,
games.
okay,
You
That
know,
makes
so for me, that's why Pokemon exploded the way it did. It was a marketing that was very, very well planned out, you know, and the merchandising that came with it was very well planned out.
So it's a strength
And-
in
Merchandise?
well, I wanted to say franchise marketing, and the only thing I said was marchise.
I get you. though, I get you. Yeah, but I think that's really where what elevated Pokemon to what it is, or even
The
what it
franchise
was at the
marketing,
time.
that it could spread its tentacles in different markets.
And that's why it boils down to, if you're gonna make a rail shooter game at any given time, make it from a franchise that you know can't really fail. Like, I feel like that's what Pokemon Snap is. I feel like if that
Pokemon
game was
kind of became that franchise. Yeah, it's very difficult for Pokemon to fail. Like it, and it was even more so impressive with that Pokemon Go app in 2016 that completely overtook everything that was going on. Like it became a real world issue even.
And that's the thing. And you know, like I feel like if Pokemon Snap was any other game, literally the same, but with another franchise to it, if it was Digimon Snap, I don't give a shit.
Probably
You know?
exists, but no one ever's heard of. Maybe.
Yeah, it would have never ever been well received if it had been any other franchise.
I can get behind that
A rail
argument.
shooter
Sure.
like that would never be well received at that time.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible. There's no chance.
And now,
even nowadays, I'm very surprised they're releasing a new Pokemon Snap. The only reason they're doing it
is kind of surprising. But that's the strength of the Switch right now. It's also the nostalgia platform, isn't it?
It really is. Like I'm really interested in Pokemon Snap. The reason I'm not as interested as I was in the initial one is because I'm a first and second generation Pokemon boy. I don't know the other generations.
Right. And so does it detract for you to have all these other Pokemons you are not familiar with, or?
It doesn't really. It won't, for me. It won't be the same because, like you were saying, the whole interactivity of the first Pokemon Snap. A lot of it also boils down to knowing.
I know these creatures and okay.
Yeah, like it goes into play as well. So for the new one, even though I like the concept and I'd be interested in playing it, what would stop me from actually acquiring the game is going to be that it's going to be expensive as fuck because it's a Switch game and they're always expensive as fuck. And second, it's because I am not familiar at all with the generation. Like nothing.
Yeah, Nintendo's got to change that, hopefully, but I doubt.
They don't have to. It's not going to make a
difference.
It's not
that they have to. Like, it would be nice for their customers, but they don't have to. Yeah, they can.
No, because nowadays their customers. That's the thing about their franchise. It's an ever-changing audience. It doesn't matter. The old schoolers are still going to remain old school, and they're still going to love it for what it was. And the newcomers are going to love it for what it is. They can't fail. You know, they have a foolproof plan because the whole evolution of it and putting more and more Pokemons is not to keep. I don't necessarily feel is to keep the old fans from keeping on going with more. It's simply to get even more and more and more people in. You know, as time advances, Pokemon advance, and they become, from my perspective, really, really stupid. But at the same time, maybe
cycling the customer base.
Yeah, but again, if maybe Pokemon came out now, the first generation, and it was me now looking at it, maybe I wouldn't have really gotten into it because I would have been like, "The fuck is this?" You know, like.
Sure.
But yeah, I think just they managed to capture the audiences also that are really young, and that's what they do really well. Because once you get someone hooked and they're young, you know,
I like it in the beginning as an adult. Played it recently, and then at one point I just dropped it.
The Pokemon game.
I can't. It's too grindy, man. It's way too grindy. I don't have that kind of time. It doesn't. The Pokemon Fire Red doesn't respect your time.
How about Pokemon Go? Did either of you play that? I never played it, but at one point I had a friend that was trying to convince me to go into it.
No, I never played it.
It's good if you need an excuse to go outside and you like Pokemon.
Sure.
You know, you go for walks and stuff. It's for that sake. For that, it's pretty good.
Is that where you need to get people out of their houses? Wow.
Oh, a lot of people, yeah. It's funny because people were saying, like, there was these parents complaining, "Oh, my kid's scared. He's got on his feet and he's exhausted because he's been walking all day." It's like, what the fuck is a kid doing then? Nah, come on, man. Like
That
you
is
were
kind of
out,
hilarious.
you know, doing normal kid stuff, and she's complaining. Like,
Exactly.
then what is his regular routine? Then I wonder. When you were a kid, didn't you have I didn't have a single day where I came home and my knees were not, you know, scrap, scrape, dirty, whatever. My mom had to put patches on my trousers all the time.
Sure, yeah.
Because that's what you do when you're a kid, right?
Not if you're a Gen Z kid, little snowflake.
I don't know, but ugh, it was interesting to see that.
Well, if
To
you're a
read that.
snowflake, you'll probably melt if you stay too long outside.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing
No,
that
but
summer, everybody.
you know, I know that culturally things with parents go a lot hand in hand as well. But I do feel like, you know, as a kid, you fell on the floor and you scraped your knees and you had boo boos and shit, and your parents would just be like, "Get the fuck up," and laugh at it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Here's the shit. You know, it's just a boo boo. Now, I fell from trees all the time. My parents just laughed. You know, unless if it was really high up, then maybe not. But if I fell from a tree, I
End
just
up in
fell
the
from a tree.
hospital like I did.
Sure. Dude, I ended up in the hospital many times. I did a lot of stupid shit as a kid. I used to put hangers, you know, the hangers that you put your shirts in. I used to use the hanger, like the corner of the hangers, and stick them inside my eye for
What?
whatever reason. Okay.
What?
At least it
Don't know.
was
And you
inside
have
your
terrible
eyes.
vision now. Why do you,
Don't ask.
do you think that
I don't
maybe?
know. I don't know, bro. I used to like sticking narrow things inside my cavities for some reason. Don't ask. That's partly the reason why I'm half deaf in one of my ears, because I penetrated the eardrum with a Q-tip too far. I broke it.
Let's see how far this thing goes.
That's pretty
Did you
much
write
it.
down? Otherwise, it would have been science, you know.
Bro,
I
I don't
down
think
a little
that
bit.
4-year-old me really thought about much of those things. He was probably just like, it goes inside the ear. That's great. So yeah, I mean, but in any case, so yeah, but nowadays when kids get hurt and shit, like I've witnessed, especially working in retail, when parents walk in with their kids and shit. Sometimes you're just like, my God, dude. If that was my kid, this is hard to say because I know that it's, you know,
It's
like,
always different
it
if it's
differs
your
from
kid.
culture
Yeah,
to
yeah,
culture, and
mhm.
it differs from, you know,
Okay,
background to background.
sure, yeah, and that,
But
yeah.
I always say, if that was my kid, he would have been so bitch slapped right now. You got no fucking idea. Like,
Oh, wait, that's animal
Slap.
abuse. I mean, that's
No.
child abuse.
Bro, look, like I mean, I'm not saying beat up your kid. I'm saying a slap can sometimes have a larger effect than any word you could say.
Sure.
That's
Just a little
And I'm not saying to beat up your kid. You're
Just
supposed
startle
to, yeah, just startle them. Like, just give them a little bit of like, whoa, whoa,
Twitch,
whoa, okay.
if you're
no,
listening,
shit.
right?
disclaimer: we do not advocate for. And now you
Violence
go.
against the kid. I mean, maybe.
The only thing I advocate for is child labor, not child violence.
Ooh.
He's joking. He's joking. Please don't ban this video.
Everybody on Violence is joking. He's
I
making
swear he's
reference to
joking.
what we played,
Yeah, I'm making a reference to Frostpunk. That's it.
Frostpunk.
Frostpunk.
That's the only reason I'm saying that. But no, but like nowadays, I just feel like parents are so careful with their kids. Like they're so
Sure.
made out of porcelain. It's like, guys, if you do that, then we're just gonna have a generation of. I mean, I'm already a very big pansy when it comes to like physical courage and shit like that. But I mean, these kids are gonna be way worse than I am. It's like, dude, whoa. Let your kids be kids. Let your kids get hurt. Let them realize that they didn't die. Whatever. Let's keep going. It's easy, man. But yeah, all this to say, yeah, I feel like
You like
We still
to
do-
insert stuff in your holes.
yes, yeah, absolutely. I guess that is the conclusion of this story. Any hole is a goal, they say.
Ooh,
I agree to this.
Dude,
Send in the
I want you
canary.
guys to see something, and this is
No,
very
Alfonso,
Japan.
I don't need to see your hole. Go
No,
on.
no, no, not a lot of holes. A game I'm playing. You see this? See this little green thing right here?
Yeah, I do.
That's the character, right?
Right.
That's him moving left and right. Okay.
Okay.
I go here, up, and I go into this area. There's like enemies and stuff, and I
Sure.
can, shoot them. All right. And they also have a grappling hook that I can swing on.
Like Batman.
Like,
According
Okay.
to Shelby from YouTube, grappling hooks in video games
look.
are the Oscar
See?
baiters in video games.
See?
Yeah, I see. I see. They're the what
And you can
baiters?
go pretty far.
Oscar
You can use it to
baiters.
swing. You see?
You know how in
Alright.
sometimes movies they say that you have Oscar
Pretty cool, right?
baiters stuff. Like if you do a movie in Second World War, that's an Oscar baiter movie.
Okay, then check this out. Speaking of Second World War, you know what this game is called?
Okay, go on.
I think it's a Japanese release only from 1984,
Uh-huh.
I think. Hitler's Top Secret.
Oh my god. It really went there. Okay.
Dude, I am not joking.
I thought it was gonna be called Pearl Harbor Party, so that's.
No, Hitler's Top
Oh
what
my
the
god, can you imagine?
And I started playing this 10 minutes ago. I wanted to tell you guys, but you were talking about something else. I was like,
Right.
Hitler's Top Secret, what the fuck? Look.
That is. Oh, and it has the little hawk on top of it. Oh, that's
The
great.
fucking eagle and shit.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Love
this is how it plays.
Hitler's Top Secret. Jesus. Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. Oh.
Dude, I don't know how. I've never seen this before anywhere. Any content on this game.
No, I don't know that game.
Dude, I wanna. Yeah, we should make. I'm gonna write this down because this is interesting to talk about. I think.
Okay. So wait, Lawrence. So Oscar baiters, grappling hooks are the Oscar baiters of game.
It was a joke from Shelby from Girlfriend Reviews YouTube channel where she was commenting on how in Monster Hunter Rise they added a grappling hook mechanic. And in her point of view, grappling hooks in video games are the Oscar baiters of video games. It instantly makes a video game better.
Well, she's not
So,
wrong.
how is that a bad thing?
It's
What's
not
she
a bad.
complaining?
It's not a bad
It's
thing.
great.
She's making a good statement, right?
Every
While-
time I
while
get a
making
grappling
fun of
hook
it.
in a game,
Yes,
I
yes,
get
yes.
so happy. I'm like, oh, a grappling hook or a hook shot, whichever you want to call it.
Yes. Everyone wants to be Batman. He said. He reacted. He commented.
I guess.
I guess.
Dude,
I guess if you want to
Let's
look at
play
that way.
Insect Man.
Insect Man.
Insect Man.
It's not Spider-Man. It's not.
Another Japanese.
I thought that was like maybe a spin-off from one of the fucking Mega Man cyborgs or something.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's closer
Insect
to that actually. Yeah. Insect Man. Insect Man was
1990.
created by Dr. What's his name? Willis?
Dr. Willis?
What's the name of the guy who
Dr.
creates
Wily.
the men's Wiley? Willis. This is how knowledgeable I am.
Look at this. Start like this. You see the hair?
Yeah. Oh,
can
that's the
drag his
Kabuki
arm.
Warrior. I've
No,
played.
and you can headbang.
Yeah. Kabuki Warrior is a classic, bro.
This is Kabuki Warrior.
Kabuki Warrior.
Kabuki mean insect. This is a good one. I like this. Insect Man is cool. I
They
approve.
played it. I think they
It's
played
very
that
well.
on Game Grumps actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Initially, when I started watching Game Grumps, it was mostly retro stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty much all the time.
the early years were all retro, mostly retro stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's been going so long that we can say the early years now. Started when,
That's true.
2012 or something like that, 2012?
Well, I mean, he
don't
started
really
it with
follow.
John Tron in
With John
2011.
Tron in 2011, that's how long it's been, yeah.
So 10 years.
Fuck. 100 years of Rick and Morty.
Modern maiden is ship-shape and ready
Rick and Morty, 100 years.
100 years.
Rick.
Years, Morty.
I don't want more Rick and Morty after season 4. I think we're done.
We're done.
good. We shouldn't even have had a season 4. I was like, okay.
There's nowhere else to take the story.
Like they even made it meta about not
something
keeping to canon and not keeping to the arcs. I appreciate that they put that into the train episode. They were like, yeah, this is what could have happened if we had stuck to these canons and shit. I'm like, great. Could you stick to one of them? Guys, please, because you're straying now way too much. You're becoming Assassin's Creed Revelation. You're killing the franchise, bro.
Yeah, I got upset with that a little bit. Didn't follow with the main story.
I mean,
But
look,
just dead.
it's still Rick and Morty, but I just feel like it lacks. The season 4 just lacks substance for me. It just feels bland. It just feels like, yeah, it's funny. It's still Rick and Morty, but it's bland. I don't.
Not as good as it was.
Yeah.
It's not as dense.
And you know, that's why when you recommended me to watch Final Space, because I had watched it once, I had watched one episode and I didn't get into it, and then you told me, no, bro, you gotta watch it and shit. So I remember.
Actually, I'm happy that you went through because you said after episode 3 you really liked it.
Like
That's when you liked it.
I think that I watched one episode on like before you recommended it, and from the one episode I was like, meh.
Dude, you have
and
to
I've
quit
got
it, you're gonna love it.
merchandise.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
It's true. No. And I feel like I was watching Rick and Morty at the time and I wanted something similar. That's why I switched to that, so to say. It's I say similar because of like thematic, you know,
There's
sci-fi.
It was lacking
Big
story in Rick and
thinking
Morty.
seagull
I was like,
on my window.
It's got story. Right? That's what's really cool about that.
Final Space is not only that, but it's drama. It's massively drama. It's so beautiful. Like it's great.
Oh my
really
god,
great.
so much drama.
It's so much drama. It's like, come on, girl, spill the tea already. So,
A bit of this,
God.
a bit of that.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Like after watching the disappointing season of Rick and Morty, I was rewatching Final Space because Lovisa was watching it at the time.
Was
And
the
I was like, oh,
last season, season 4, disappointing because expectations are already at a certain level since we know the series from previous seasons?
For me, it wasn't necessarily the expectation. I didn't go in expecting anything specific. But what I really didn't expect is that
Is the enjoyment of the first seasons due to it can still surprise us
The thread of
in a certain way.
continuity was certainly broken in season 4,
Right.
and it's the same,
same
for me
way
as in
Archer-
Assassin's Creed. You know, like
In the Archer series, after a while they decided to just leave Archer in a coma, and every season was a different setup.
Yeah, but I don't mind that.
yeah, but there's the continuity to
Every
it,
season
which
has
is
something.
the guy's in a coma. It's different every time because the guy's dreaming. That makes sense, even though it might not
Okay.
have a thread. It does have a thread to it. The guy's in a coma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's fine. But and like series don't need a thread to work. I mean, look at fucking South Park or Family Guy or The Simpsons. They don't need a thread.
Yeah, they've been 10 years old for 20 years.
They could have gone to satire if they wanted to, you know,
Yeah.
in that direction.
No,
Without
I'm not armed.
making things too
Trinkets,
random or
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
having or killing the main story, you know.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Come back
But,
whenever you
Of
need
course,
yeah,
it's also satire and team, but I mean in the story itself.
And don't get me wrong, I still watched season 4 and I still thought it had a lot of funny bits to it and shit, but it's just not
But
enough.
the dragon episode was great though. I really like that
The
one.
Dragon episode is really funny, but like I said, there's a lot of funny things in it. I'm not denying the funniness of the show or the merit that it has and the way it delivers whatever it is that it delivers. What for me is it's just that thread that didn't pass from season 3 to 4. Already from season 2 to 3 it was dwindling, but then from 3 to 4 it was completely broken. I was like, okay. And this is where I reference Assassin's Creed Revelations, because you go from the first to the second, you can do Brotherhood, and then all of a sudden you got Revelations, and shit's already going crazy at the end of Brotherhood, and you goddesses are being part of shit. You're like, okay, this is taking a really fucking turn, you know. And then with Revelations, I didn't play more than like 3 or 4 hours of the game because I was like, okay, we're done. This story has just gone off. I love it, you know. You start playing the first one is like, this is by a team of multicultural people working all together to be as possible. You know, by
The first
time you
one
reach
makes
Odyssey-
sense because they were tackling like already a high tension area, like with multiple faiths, right? The Crusades in the Middle East with Jerusalem and Damascus and
Yeah, of course. I'm not denying that, but
So,
if you look at it that way, then all of their games kind of have that to them. Like all of them, they all.
I think it
have
was
a
just
thematic
like the motto of the first team that the higher ups thought, hey, this makes like a very good marketing gimmick. Let's keep it for every game.
Yeah, but it's just like that thing that it really bothers me because it's
does?
like we want to be as historically accurate as possible, but you reach Odyssey and then you got DLCs where you get like magic mounts and shit. all
Right,
super
right.
accurate.
The new,
of it.
yeah.
It's like, dude, come on.
But
Why
the Egyptian
why you
one
gotta-
as well. What's it called? Assassin's Creed Origins for some reason.
Yeah, or
Already had fights against Egyptian gods and whatnot.
oh yeah, the Odyssey as well. Yeah, I fought the Sphinx, the Minotaur, shit tons of Cyclops and stuff. Like, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
Cool.
hey, I mean, cool. The only redeeming factors about the Assassin's Creed is the attention to fucking detail and the background and the cultural things, you know, that you can see. Like it's like taking a trip there, and that is amazing. And I cannot, you know, stop giving them props for that. That is amazing. But that's not enough for a game. That's enough for a fucking pamphlet. I don't want a fucking pamphlet. I want to play a game. I want to fucking get my ticket, get on the plane, go visit the fucking museum. I don't want to just get a pamphlet that tells me what the museum looks like. You know, it's like, bro, not cool. You know, and that's, I'm sorry, but I have
No, that's
big
fine.
issues with Assassin's Creed. You know, like big. I think I have referenced it many times on stream. But
Yeah, you
I think
have
that
voiced
mostly-
your discontentment of Assassin's Creed franchise.
But I think for me, it's mostly comes from a place of tenderness because I loved the first Assassin's
what it
Creed.
was in the beginning.
Yeah, I loved the first and the
And
second
what it could have
so
become.
much.
Yeah, I
You
agree
know,
with you.
it's just the direction they took is just. It's like, for example, in the new games. Well, I don't know Valhalla, and I didn't play Origins. But the newest one I played, the Odyssey, the whole fact that, you know, the game's called Assassin's Creed. You're an assassin. You assassinate. You stealthily kill people. Yet, even when I can't stab someone to death unless I have my skill up to the max. Like, one stab won't kill them. It's like, why wouldn't I be able to assassinate this motherfucker like I could in the first game? Like, it's a one-hit kill. You're an assassin. You got the hit and blade. You're supposed to fucking sploosh splash and done. You know, there's no fucking. I need to level up my assassin skill. Like, come on, bro.
Have you
What are
played
saying?
Black Flag?
Yeah, of course.
Well, then I have nothing to say. I was about to recommend Black Flag.
Black Flag was the
Yeah.
was the rose amidst the fucking thorns of bad games that they had for me during the years. Black Flag,
Despite
revived
the
whole
very
thing.
long introduction, like it's hours of introduction, it becomes a very enjoyable game. Black Flag, it's my favorite.
It's great.
It has nothing to
great.
do with the original lore of the Assassin's Creed, but it's a great game.
That's the thing as well. By the time that you reach the later games, who even cares about anything outside of the Animus anymore? No one. Nobody cares about whatever's outside.
Agreed.
It's all about the Animus. Yeah, Black Flag.
But if you enjoyed Black Flag, there's the other one. There's the Assassin's Creed Rogue, where you play as a Templar that hunts down assassins.
Ain't true
Well, you
what
start
they
off
say
as an
about you.
assassin that then becomes a Templar, and then
Dark brother.
yeah.
Oh, but the thing that I really enjoyed about Black Flag is the sailing system.
Well, it's the same, but the sailing system in Assassin's Creed Rogue is basically the North Atlantic, so Canada and the North Pole and.
You ask
It's
me,
not so
I was brought
attractive
the
to me.
orphanage
But
No?
yeah, that's fair
Yeah.
enough. No. But I get it.
Old brother
I
is
think
Was that a
that
full game? Assassin's Creed Rogue?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a full game. Yeah. It came to the 360 and PS3 while they were pushing.
Black Flag?
It was after Black Flag. While they
After
were
Black Flag.
pushing Liberation for PS4 and Xbox One.
Been doing a few jobs for Vex. How about you?
Or while
Right,
they were
wasn't
still.
it seen as like an inferior Assassin's Creed at the time?
Who? Which?
Wasn't it seen as a less good one?
Assassin's
Rogue?
Creed Rogue went really under the
At the
radar, but
Yeah.
I think it's as good as Black Flag, with the
only hear
caveat
recent
that
reviews
Always a
it
pleasure,
doesn't
boss.
have the Caribbean
What can I do for
setting,
you?
right? Which the Caribbean setting already makes. It's like a Pirates of the Caribbean game, so
Welcome to the. I've got
That
coins
makes
and
it
I've
really
got
enjoyable.
merchandise.
It is
So
Pirates of the
see what we
Caribbean
can do.
simulator.
it is
Black
very
Flag,
much
so.
so. And the DLC for that, Freedom Cry, where you play as an African assassin
guy?
who frees slaves from the ships and the plantations, is one of the most amazing power fantasies I've ever experienced in a in a game. Like no shitting. Like it's like I am not black. I have nothing to do with that, but I felt so much empathy and cause and motive, and it's just a DLC that you can finish in 1 hour or two. And
Nice.
I wish that would have been the actual full game of Black Flag, but yeah.
Interesting.
Would have made more sense, in terms of novelty. And
Well, I think they just hit that good idea too late, and then they decided to put it on the
not
DLC.
okay. Yeah. But Black Flag, apart even from the sailing factor, because that's part of the reason I embraced Odyssey at first, is because I was like, okay, it also has that kind of sailing system. It offers similar traits to Black Flag, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. But the problem was that the battle system in Odyssey on the boat was not really good. You could tell that the game's aim was not to make it an important part of the adventure as much as it was in Black Flag. In Black Flag, it was a massive, big thing. And independently of all that, the one main thing that makes Black Flag the best is the fucking shanties. The sea shanties are absolute pearls. They're great. They're gorgeous.
They're very
amazing.
enjoyable, yeah.
The musicians that are on it, they're just amazing.
Very
and
good
fucking
performances,
great.
that's true, yeah.
And like I say, Odyssey, I'm listening to fucking Sagapo music all the time. It's like, fuck off, bro. I don't want to hear this shit.
You're gonna see for yourself.
Hey, I like folkloric Greek music as much as the next person, but not while I'm pirating. It's not my jam, bro. Fuck that. But every time I heard just stuff like,
See for yourself.
what will you do with a drunken sailor? What will you do with a drunken sailor? What will you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Hey, what you wanna do? It's just so good. It's just amazing. And it's time for her to leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. The songs, they're great. The shanties are all
They are actual real life songs, folkloric songs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They're traditional Celtic, folkloric, and shanties and shit like that. Absolutely. They're awesome. In that way, again, I can't fault Assassin's Creed. I can't fault them in there. The thing is also part of my discontentment comes from the fact that I don't.
It's the gameplay. It's not the environment. They're amazing at setting an environment. The gameplay is
The gameplay is what lacks a bit, but I think that my discontentment
progression,
doesn't
sorry.
only come from the franchise, but it comes as well from little by little losing faith in Ubisoft as well. Like I don't really enjoy Ubisoft as a company. I don't enjoy the way they manage their games, the whole Ubisoft play, and the fact that to play certain games you need to be part of the whole system and things. I don't really like that kind of shit. It's EA bullshit type things, and it's really not my jam. So that's part of the reason as well that I lost quite a lot of interest in the franchise, because it became as well a lot about the publishing company as well as the game, and I'm like, bruh, look, you cool and shit, but come on, man, don't you do this to me? Don't pull an EA on me, you know? But anyway, enough ranting about this.
Trinkets, odds and ends.
There's no point
that
in
sort of thing.
talking about the creed of assassins and shit. Nah, it gets me too riled up. It's not good for my broids, bro.
Everything is permitted.
Steal anything from my shop.
Nothing is true.
Ooh,
Can I get you something?
that's so.
Supposedly, according to... I can't even remember if it was Altair or Ezio who came up with that philosophy.
I think it's Altair. Yeah.
That sounds
believe
like
so.
something that crazy man would say, yeah.
Requiescat in pace. Yeah. Man, good memories of those games though. Like definitely, I did try to jump back onto the first one, and it definitely didn't age well.
No.
But Brotherhood did.
Really?
Brotherhood
It didn't
aged
age
much
well?
better. No,
But it was amazing the first time that I
it is.
played it.
It's still amazing, but
But the
it's,
first one...
it
the
didn't
second one
age
really helped making the gameplay more dynamic, because the first one, although it's like a very flowy combat, it feels clunky at times. How you're
does.
able to pull off the counters and whatnot. Oh, this is the wrong house. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
what the hell? We're talking about
the one
Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft and stuff like that.
yeah.
And video games.
Did someone talk in your chat?
Yeah,
Is that
my
what you
brother just joined the chat.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'll sell. Take a look.
But shit. Oh, I don't even remember anymore. What was I going to say? Something about something.
Boost Creed. What is Boost Creed? Is that what kids call Assassin's Creed these days? How you
Is
doing,
that what
fellow?
all the young guns are calling it?
Yeah.
I have never heard this term before. Boost.
What do I do now? I'm sick of selling all this jewelry. Like, it's so easy to craft stuff, but then to sell the stuff is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because they don't have unlimited money.
Yeah,
It's a different
even by completing the optional
Yeah, the
prestige
speech thing.
of the Thieves Guild, where you get fences all over the place with 4,000 gold instead of 1,000 gold, it's still not enough. Oh, the wolves just killed my chicken. So rude.
So rude.
Because of all the boost available to buy nowadays in modern AC games since Origins. Right, like
Is Boost DLC? Is that what it is?
I guess it's falls into the
Bernie,
category
I don't
of
know what Boost is. I'm an old man. I don't know.
I forgot what it's called, the terminology. Something mechanics. For fuck's sake. No, not the chicken. Yes.
Oh,
the
but
chicken just died.
Alfonso, yeah, like the first Assassin's Creed it didn't age as well. I don't know why specifically. I can't put my handle on it, but it is a
Got used to
massive
it too much?
difference.
It's just
No, because it's
at
a
the
massive
time
difference between
it
first
seemed
and
so
second.
dynamic and fluid, but since they
Yeah.
evolved with the fluidity, like the first game actually feels clunky, strangely clunky, because at the time it actually felt very like the most dynamic thing you could have, right? You could
That's
climb
because
on
they improved
anything.
on it and we got used to it. It became
Exactly,
understandable.
yeah.
Became used to it. Okay, I understand.
But starting
I
from
still
yeah,
no, go on. Finish.
starting from the second Assassin's Creed already,
Papa,
and
home.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood,
I got
that's
you
where they managed to
like it.
polish the edges of the core formula. That's what it's called, microtransactions. They sell a lot of microtransactions in AC games. XP
That's the word
boost,
you were
gold
looking for.
boost, treasure locations, super good gear, upgrade resources. Yep. So that's why
Sure.
it's called
Yeah,
Boost.
EA bullshit. Yeah, I can dig it. Thanks, Ubisoft.
EA
Thank
bullshit.
you for
Well,
piece of
EA
shit.
is even worse in their microtransactions.
Yeah, I know, but
No, Ubisoft is pretty terrible and Assassin's Creed is bad.
Yeah, but EA is worse with the FIFA and the
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's surprise mechanics.
yeah. Kinder Surprise, bro.
But
Loot
but the
boxes. It's
the one thing I
worse
really
than
love about the first
microtransactions.
Assassin's Creed
Mm-hmm,
that they
mm-hmm.
disabled in all the following ones is the blend option. That was my favorite thing about the first one, is that you could just press A and he would put his palms together and pretend he was a monk. And that's how he would blend.
Oh, yeah.
That was like, at the time for me, that was so like, wow. That is
Like
stealth,
how the small
bro.
stuff at the time could be so
That
impressive.
shit was so impressive to me. I was like, my god.
Impactful. Mm-hmm. I actually forgot I needed to get more, but maybe I need a pickaxe to get more ore. I'm like the chicken farmer. I set out to do one thing, and then halfway I realize I'm lacking something else, so I turn back, and then I go get that stuff, but then I realize, oh no, actually to do that stuff I still need something else, and then I never get the first thing done. The curse of the chicken farmer. For example, the last zone in the new AC game Valhalla is so high level that if you don't buy XP boosts from the start and have a great gear, you won't survive in there. Really? I didn't know about that. Well, I'm glad I actually didn't know because I didn't play.
Grind a lot.
What's that?
Some people just grind a lot.
Right, yeah. But grinding in an Assassin's Creed game, that seems antithetical. Like,
Yeah, but that's
why I
what
dropped Odyssey.
That's what I was
so
doing
grindy.
Odyssey, bro. Yeah, I have 80 hours on Odyssey.
Yeah,
That's...
he tested
80
it for
hours of suffering in
me. I
that
have
game.
like 20, and then I dropped it. I was like, I'm done. I can't. I like to go back to it sometimes, but it's so slow if you want to progress in anything.
It's just annoying because it's the game that I've played the longest that I probably enjoyed the least, and that's a testament to how bad that game is. But at the same time, how much I was like, I have to finish this game. I just have to
I
finish.
don't know why. You should have dropped it.
Bruh, because I made it my purpose. I was like, okay, I got this Assassin's Creed.
So that I can say it sucks because I actually finished it.
Yeah.
I want to have every argument possible.
You know how I am, bro. You know, like me. Usually, I play 1 hour. If I don't like it, I drop it. But Assassin's Creed, I wanted to make it a testament, so I can say with the utter confidence, this game is complete garbage. Like, I'm sorry, it's garbage. No, it's garbage. I'm sorry. I just no. It doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's not complete garbage, but it really is. I'm sorry. But
make up your mind, boy.
My God, Bernie, you're insane. What the fuck is wrong with you? How could you play that long of that game?
What game?
He played 203 hours of the game, plus finished the game and all the DLC.
What? Odyssey?
Yeah.
Oh man, wow. I thought it was only... I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Actually gotta die.
It's so repetitive. That's the problem. Not just that it's grindy, but the stuff that you have to do is just so repetitive.
It's super repetitive, man. I couldn't. I mean, I actually really enjoyed going into the forts and like stealthing my way in and killing everyone. But it's just the same non-stop, man. And it's like, God, and now I need to level up if I want to do the hunting the legendary animals. I need specific gear. I'm doing all these things to become #1 assassin, doing the fucking arena shit. Dude, it's... Dude, there's... I don't even... I can't even with that game.
Yet another Assassin's Creed Odyssey rant.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't even remember anything of the fucking story because I was so not engaged by the story. I was like, all I can think of is fucking it's the protagonist going Malaka's this and Malaka's that. I don't remember any fucking else. Jesus, man. Yeah, you see, Bernie, that's what I was talking about before you joined the conversation. It was the whole assassination system. That's one of my big peeves with this fucking game.
You can't do the Assassin's Creed thing anymore.
You can't assassin anybody.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
I mean, they took away the counters, which I like. Okay, fine, but then you can't assassinate either. Then what's the point anymore?
It's like one of the most beautiful things about Sekiro is being able to backstab every enemy. It's beautiful, you know? If you stealth, you kill. It's simple. It's like in real life. If you come behind someone, you're gonna kill them. If you want to kill them, you're gonna assassin them. But, I mean, this is not me claiming my experience. It's just hypothesizing, obviously. But, you know, I mean...
Sense
Bruh.
to do it, that's how you would do it.
But yeah.
Right. We're not having that conversation.
I mean, Lord, that's for a whole other different type of podcast. Maybe when we talk about Hitler's top secret.
I can't believe that game is real. I can't believe it. Hitler's top secret. What the fuck?
Please don't kill me. Someone there.
I'm not too surprised, bro. Yeah, exactly. It's called Assassin's Creed, but you can't assassinate anyone after a certain level. Exactly, bro. It's nonsense. It's fucking nonsense. That's not why I paid for the ticket. I want to see my show. I don't want just the first act. I want the main act. This is bullshit. It's bad. And Lawrence is just bowing people and shit, going into fucking dungeons and things.
It's because I thought that once I cleared this mine once, that I didn't have to kill any more of these stupid Forsworn. This is the best source of gold as far as I know or am aware about. But no, for some stupid reason all the Forsworn are back, even though I completed the quest where the miners say, hey, thanks for clearing the mine, we're going back to the mine. And, well, no.
Clearly, if they went back to the mine, they've become something entirely different from what they were.
Yeah. Maybe that's what happened. Where's the... Oh, I thought I was invisible. Freak. You freak! Fuck.
You freak, cocky little freak!
And since I am not wearing any armor, because I'm just wearing normal clothes...
Ooh, bro, you
I'm
getting
taking a lot of damage. Exactly. Where's the guy upstairs?
This is pretty interesting.
What game are you
It's a
playing?
game called Rainbow Island Bubble Ball.
Sounds
And,
as fuck.
Sounds delightful.
And you can like shoot these rainbows that go in arches, and you can jump on them, or you can use them to beat enemies.
It's like you're describing my last LSD trip, bro. Kind of looks like Alex the Kid. But
Yeah, but when you shoot rainbow, you see? Alright, you shoot rainbow,
that's so
and you can You can actually jump on the rainbow. You know, you
Okay.
can use it as a platform to jump on other
it's
stuff.
more like Ice Climbers or Kid Icarus. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you should play Ice Climbers or Kid Icarus as well. They're great platformers.
Pretty cute.
So cute.
Sorry. COVID.
Already lost. You win. I submit.
Already lost. Okay, and now to collect all the gold. Da, 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 da. I did bring these. Is there something happening on the chat?
Hey, your brother just posted a picture of all the Assassin's Creed in his Steam list, which is all of them. Jesus.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean, like I've always said, I played Creed 2, and Brotherhood. Then when I reached Revelations, I was like, I'm done. And then I picked up Black Flag. And then the latest one was Odyssey.
Cause look, it's so pretty.
Oh man, I can't believe this bullshit.
What bullshit?
I wasted my time clearing the mine of the Forsworn, and now all the ore veins are bugged out, and I'm not able to mine any of the ore. This game. I love it, but I also hate it.
Do you love it?
Yes. Let's see if I leave the mine and enter back in, if it makes a difference. It does. For some stupid reason, it does reset the prompt. Okay. Wahoo! All the gold. Give me all the gold. I watched the first episode of High Score Gamer yesterday.
Of what?
High Score Girl Gamer? High Score... It's an anime
Score
on
Girl?
Netflix. High Score Girl, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's set in 91. And it's about basically school kids who go to the arcade and play video games. And at least the first episode
That's
seems
the
to be
thematic behind it, yeah.
mostly focused on Street Fighter. Although it does reference 2-3 other games.
Mm.
And yeah, it was super funny.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it's really what's the fun. I mean, for me, the best of High Score Girl is all the references to the systems that are coming out. In the
Right,
90s
I'm not
because-
familiar at all. Like, I'm glad that they're explaining stuff, but I'm like, really? So that's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna be funny because you're in episode 1, so they're just playing arcades. But eventually, the PS1 comes in, the Sega Saturn comes in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro, it's gonna move forward.
I thought it was just a bunch of kids playing in the arcade.
Oh no. That's what's really cool about the series is it kind of showcases a bit the evolution of the what is it, 3rd, 4th generation of video games. So like
Sure.
So that's what's cool about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. And now that you finished The Mandalorian, you finished it last night, you said? Or today? Yeah. What else do you have on your backlog?
Expense.
The Expanse. Very nice. And you have a couple of seasons, you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
to go through.
Like a season, yeah, 2 seasons, I think. Is season 5 over?
Mm-hmm.
It is? And I have 2 seasons, yeah. What else? There was other stuff I wanted to watch too, but I forgot. I guess I wasn't that. What are you going to watch? Or are you watching just this anime for now?
At the moment, I started both High Score Girl and The Pretender, an original Netflix anime. And I really like the art style of The Pretender. It's a very like contemporary Arsène Lupin type of stuff. Like it's basically a show about thieves and scammers.
What is it called?
The Pretender.
The Pretender.
Oh yeah, that's on Netflix. I haven't checked it out.
I only saw the first episode as well.
I think like right now I'm on a sports anime binge. I finished Kuroko's basketball and now I'm watching Haikyuu's volleyball. So
That one's very good.
it's
very
nice.
popular.
Interesting. By the way, have you seen the new Tales of Game coming out soon, Lo? I have seen the trailers of the new Tales of Game, but for some reason, although the gameplay seems very interesting, I am lukewarm about the design of the characters, because they seem very... It's not how usually... Like, Tales has always been anime style, but... The new Tales game seems to have gone in a different art direction. For some reason, the character designs seem a little bit more bland in their faces, although there's a lot of stuff going on in their design, like they usually do. But yeah, the gameplay looks very interesting. It's a considerable departure of Tales. Although from all the JRPGs, Tales series has always been the most action-oriented. Yeah.
The last one I played was Vesperia, which I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed.
Vesperia was nice. Why is always something happening here?
Oh, by the way, Lawrence, if you've given any more thought to Haven, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually
well,
pretty
I
good.
will start Haven when I clear out one of the, well, I guess 2 games. I was about to say 3 because I'm playing 3 games right now on the Nintendo Switch: Monster Hunter Rise, Republic Commando, and Gris. So probably once I either finish Gris or Republic Commando, I will start Haven, because I already bought the game. There were like 2 days remaining for the sale to go over, so
yeah, it opens up like a bit. Like, I mean, it's still pretty much what you saw me do. But it's quite addictive. Like, I just feel like the exploration and the fighting and the data simulator they hook you enough to keep you want to keep going.
Okay.
It's not necessarily the best written script or the best looking game or playing game, but it has some charm to it that I can't put my hand on. I've enjoyed it more than I thought I would. The Haven. It's the anime looking one that I was playing the other day, where you're a couple stranded like on a planet and shit. But yeah, and the thing is, the screenplay, let's say, or the story, the way it's developing, it's very reminiscent of like a lot of things you've already seen. But I like the kind of story they're going with, which is, let's say, a future utopia, but people that don't really agree with the way things are made in that utopia and just leave, kind of like Hogan's Run, or I don't know.
I also
what
enjoy
else?
usually that type of setting. I am not
So-
familiar with this Scarlet Nexus game, also made by Bandai Namco. Does either of you know about this game? Scarlet Nexus?
What's it called?
Scarlet Nexus. I don't know if it's out or if it's about to come out.
No, I don't know about it. Never heard. But I see your bro posted a
He sent a
gameplay
video on
of
Discord.
it.
Okay. Coming out on June 24th. Yes.
It's only coming out for Series S or for PS5.
Why does the game industry has slowly become like what am I about to say? Like the film industry, where the big releases are always either summer or winter.
Yeah, because that's when kids have holidays.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that's really where the money goes.
The holidays. So.
When is Pokemon Snap coming out? Is it at the end of this month? I want to see some gameplay of that shit. Some proper
Sometime. Yeah, I don't know. Do I just craft all of these? Fuck, it's gonna take me a while to get to 100.
Damn, man, that was a lot of farming and grinding that you needed to do. I can see.
I
Not
thought
farming, but
well, almost. I'm farming minerals, if that's a thing. But fuck, I need more. I thought I would have enough ore to craft all that I needed, but apparently not.
you were wrong. You're very wrong. So wrong.
I'm playing Powerpuff Girls for the Game Boy Color.
Sure.
Wow. Sounds charming.
A little bit of sugar. A little bit of
little bit of
what are the
spice.
ingredients? A little bit of spice, sugar, and
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Those are the ingredients chosen to make the Powerpuff Girls.
Very nice.
Accidentally, Professor Utonium added a secret ingredient. Ingredient X.
X.
And that's the Powerpuff Girls were born. Yeah, that's it.
The city of Townsville.
The city of Townsville.
Whoa.
That was a cracked me up so bad.
Whoa.
City of Townsville.
Da, 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 da. Probably I'm super off key. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it must be something like that.
Bernie, I still have to play Automata.
Nier
I have it
game.
on my list.
You
Replicant.
you played the original Nier.
I
Didn't
played the
you?
original
on the
which I really
360.
enjoyed. Yeah. I really enjoyed the first one.
Oh, you started Replicant, but then you didn't finish it, right?
No, I started Automata. Replicant is the one coming out that came
it's
out
coming
2
out
days
now.
ago.
The one that's basically.
It's a prequel and was only
Prequel,
released
okay.
in Japan.
It's a remaster of the first one, the one that's coming out.
Yeah. But Automata is I played for about 15 hours of Automata, and at the time I just couldn't keep going with it. But I can tell that game is going places. It's amazing. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good. But yeah. So I would love to get the new Nia game, but I need to do Automata first. I mean, I don't need to, but
You would
I
like
have
to
so-
cross that list from the backlog.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna put another Nia on my list if I can't even finish the.
And
the
those
other
games
one I
are
have.
already very time consuming. They're super big, yeah.
Exactly.
Uh,
I have quite a few games that I've downloaded recently that are more on the long spectrum, so I have quite a few games
mm-hmm.
that I need to cross off the list. At the moment, I'm enjoying playing Haven a lot because it's a very chill, relaxing game.
Yeah.
But I have Octopath Traveler now on the computer as well because it's on the Game Pass, and I think I'm going to restart an adventure from the beginning. So that's also going to take some time as well. Also, I would love to do a stream of Crosscode. I feel like it would be a great game to demonstrate as well, like in that genre of action RPGs, more like indie retro style. Crosscode is a game that went under the radar, but is so goddamn amazing.
What's it called?
How am I supposed to handle
Crosscode. It's on the Switch as well.
Careful.
Is that the one with the protagonist that kind of looks like the Major from
Yes?
Ghost in the Shell? Just the character design, I mean.
I mean, she has a sort of robotic suit, I guess.
And also like short hair,
yeah, short
bluish.
hair.
What's it about?
So yeah. So, put simply, the plot is it's kind of like an isekai plot. So there's an MMO, a virtual reality MMORPG game that you appear in, but for some reason you are stuck in the game. You can't actually go offline, and you are also mute. You can't speak, and you're basically trying to retrace your steps and figure out who you are and what's happened to you. Why are you in this situation? And in between, it's just a story of you meeting other players online and then not really knowing that, you know.
But those players are NPCs, or not actually other players, or.
No, they're NPCs.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, you know, it plays just like a Chrono Trigger. It's the exact same style of play, but it's really good. It's so fucking amazing.
Code Break, is that what it's called?
Crosscode.
Crosscode. I don't know where I got Code Break.
You should check it out, Lauren, on the Switch. Dude, it went so under the radar, but it's gorgeous. It plays.
You'll bring it on the Xbox Game Pass.
I'll add it to my.
I played like 20 hours of it, or 20 something
backlog
hours.
of games. The Mass Effect remastered. Yeah, that's something I want to see Afonso. I don't know how much patience he will have to, if Papu is gonna make a full series on Twitch. But I know that you are planning
Take my time with
to.
it. I can because it's great.
Like The Witcher, it's gonna take 5 years.
No.
So, but since the Mass Effect trilogy are 3 games, then it's gonna take you 15 years.
I'm not gonna do all the DLC and stuff. I'll play them.
Shit.
You know. Yeah.
Cool. I'll be able to watch someone play it because I would never play it myself. So.
I work at.
They're great games.
I'll take your word for it.
Great for me. But I'm actually more curious about Biomutants. I already played Mass Effect.
Dude, I am so curious about
Yeah.
Biomutant. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
might,
game.
yeah. I'm
wait a
so
bit more
sad that
until I
it's
get
not
Mass
coming
Effect.
out on Switch. You have no idea.
Yeah, but it's a pretty heavy game, man.
Is it though? Like The
So-
Witcher was a pretty heavy game. They managed to fit it
No,
into
but
the
I mean
Switch.
to process, you know, not in
Meh.
terms of.
You just go like,
Meh.
Oh, look at Ori, for example. You know,
Uh-huh.
it
Ori
does
is-
look like it's
Ori is on the
simple,
Switch
but
as well.
there's a lot going on.
is Will of the Wisps on the Switch as well? The second one?
I know the first one is, but I don't know if the second one already is. But there seems to be a weird partnership between Microsoft and Nintendo going on in the works.
Oh yeah, bro. Hell
This-
yeah.
So
Those guys be getting it on the down low, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I love it. All right.
that's the word.
But everybody knows that shit is the word. But yeah, I'm definitely getting Biomutant. Like probably maybe on the day it comes out. Even.
Interesting.
Coming out
When's the last
May?
time you bought a game on release date?
Sekiro, maybe.
Interesting. Really? You were already
think so.
sold into Sekiro even though you hated Dark Souls?
Yeah, because of the thematic, the feudal
The
Japan.
Japanese feudal setting. Interesting.
Yeah, just that was enough to get me sold. And the thing is, there came a copy into the store, and at the time I was working at CEX, so I got
Mhm.
discount. So
Nice.
I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Fuck it, why not? It wasn't like I planned on getting it, but it had just been released. It was there, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it.
Want to play a game?
But the last game that I waited for and purchased on
Divine
release.
smile on your friend.
That's a good question. There's a lot of games that I waited for the release, and I play them on the release
Nintendo
date
games?
on the Game Pass.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a North Village.
Nintendo games. I know I wanted to purchase Fire Emblem on release.
Fire
but I
Emblem
didn't.
Three Houses, I got it on release date. It's my most intense love story in my life.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I love that game.
I still have it on my list as well, by the way. I have my Switch right there. I'm like,
Your Switch right
Fire
there,
Emblem.
giving you the stinky eye, like, huh? Keep ignoring me,
She's
you
like,
bastard.
never play with me no more. You got your PCs and your Xboxes. You a
You
Microsoft
fancy
boy.
PC.
You traitor. I'm like, bro, I ain't no traitor, mater. Come on, bro. Jeez. But no, it's just because I'm so used to just playing, you know, I like playing on the TV. And the thing is the Switch, even though it has titles that I want to play and shit,
Mm-hmm.
the TV, it really doesn't translate as well as when you play it handheld. Personally, comparing to what I have to play on other than the Switch. Because if it's to play portable, man, I love the fucking Switch. If I go traveling, that's what I'm going to be playing. But when I'm at home, I don't really have the incentive to play it. And there hasn't been any game that's come out where I'm really like, I have to play it. Except when the 3D All-Stars release came out, I did buy it and I played it. Because, well, but it's
3D
kind of like
All-Stars.
just replaying a game. Yeah, it's the trilogy of Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's just replaying a game. That's not really
I
a
am
new
your sword
release.
and your shield.
Riverwood's agreeable enough.
But
I
like
suppose.
Grounded was a game that I was waiting for it to be released, but it got released straight onto Game Pass. But I was awaiting the release of that game for a long time, and I played it on release. And I don't know what else. I enjoyed that game. I played quite a bit of it with Francisco as well. I think we had over like 50 hours on it. Probably. Yeah, it's a good survival game.
Is
But
it
yeah.
still buggy and shit?
Bro, it's still you know, it's still early release, so it still has its issues. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's not like, I mean, I was gonna say it's not like you pay. Of course, you pay for the Game Pass, but you don't pay for the game. I'm playing it because it's free, you know, to that degree. So, I probably wouldn't buy it, but you know.
Talk to Captain Gallen.
But playing it, having it, I would buy it if it was like 15 quid, but I wouldn't buy it for a full crate.
Sure.
No. I wouldn't buy it for 50 quid. Like, fuck that shit. Too much.
Too much, bro.
When is the Biomutant coming
25th of May, I think.
out? Ah, I'm already working, damn it.
But yeah. I mean, the only other game that I'm really waiting for, but I don't know when it'll come out or when it'll have a release date, is Elden Ring. So.
I think it's still gonna take a while for Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the thing.
If it doesn't get cancelled at some point. Hopefully not.
I might also get Back for Blood early on. Maybe not on the day of release, but early on. I might get it too.
Okay, finally reached level 100. And we're back at the summit of Apocrypha, where we defeat Mirak. And okay, how many perks do we have? We have 4 perks. I need the dragon thingy. Maybe I should have gone the other way around because it costs less. And I can just, how many perks are in this one? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So either restoration or one-handed and archery. One-handed and archery, it's probably the ones I have the most. So let's go over here.
Putting your magic and your health at 420. Bruh, we all know what you're saying. We all know what you're saying. 420 time. Alright, holla. Shy. Okay, cool.
What is the origin of that story again? That urban myth is always different, whoever you ask about it.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Me neither.
420?
Oh,
How did that
420.
become...
I read about it and I forgot about it.
Yeah, same.
Clearly.
420 style.
420 style, indeed. Okay, let's put maximum enchanting. Skill enchantments. Fuck. Going around the skill trees with the keys is very... You can put 2 enchantments on the same item. Oh man, the gear we're about to craft. Oh my god, I'm getting all tingly just thinking about it.
Oh, you're crafting the gear now already?
Not yet. I just respect my
I love that you're like, already, it's been 2 hours.
my
since you
skills.
Grinding for 2 hours.
I just reached level 100 of enchanting and smithing, and I am now acquiring the Dragonborn armor and crafted to maximum potential and enchanting it with the max I can. Although if I really wanted to, there's a second process that I could do, which would take longer, but I don't have the patience to do it. It would be to craft, to actually also reach level 100 of alchemy, and craft items that are enchanted that improve my smithing, enchanting, and alchemy, and then craft potions that also improve enchanting and smithing, and like that I could create craft stuff and enchant
Jesus
stuff
Christ.
to, yeah, right?
Just wish.
But that would take too long, and for the purposes of this series, I am going to neglect that possibility, and I'm just going to mention this in passing, that it's something you can do if you have the patience for it. But already, this what we're doing right now is time consuming enough. So I am happy with doing just that. Okay, and now we go back to the real world. Well, quote unquote, Soul Steam. And for some reason, I can only use the book when I'm in Soul Steam, so that's why I traveled all the way to here. And now I go back to Skyrim.
So crazy. So crazy with all of the getting things and shit.
Oh yeah.
So crazy. You see, it's when I see you play the games like this that I start feeling like, man, I don't play RPGs the right way. I don't play RPGs the way they're meant to be played. Like, I just speed through everything, and I'm like, I don't have the patience.
The thing with RPGs is there's usually layers of how to play them. Like, you can be
Captain Gallen
a
does the business around here. I'm just a
obsessive like me and try to unlock the potential of the mechanics or whatever. I don't know how to describe that. Or you can just like usually the games will give you the tools you need to complete them. For example, like in classic RPGs, you can finish the story without having to complete the game, right? You don't have to be a completionist in order to finish a game, and that happens a lot in JRPGs, where maybe the final boss in the story is level 80, but there's always a secret boss that is level 100 or 120, and it's like way more powerful than the last boss in the story.
Could you give me an allowance?
Very true.
And I have no idea where I was about to go with that train of
The way you
thought.
play RPGs.
The way we play RPGs, yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
it's true.
the thing is also with Skyrim, you can, if you want, just go through it
Exactly, yeah.
by using weapons as you get as rewards that you can buy and stuff. You can. You don't have to grind it like that.
I swear. Sorry, but it's no, it's also why watching you play this reminds me of why I kind of switched from playing AAA games and long games to playing mostly indie or retro.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the time span of the games is so much shorter, you know, and that's more appealing to me nowadays than it used to be. It's like I can finish this game in one day. I can play through it. And that's more enticing for me than giving me a game where like, fuck, I can play it hundreds and hundreds of hours. It's like, well, okay, well, that's a lot of hours. I don't know that I want to play those many hours. Shit. So it becomes a bit daunting to start playing them.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I understand. I
I
understand.
understand, love. I understand it all.
So here we go. Dragon armor, dragon boots, dragon gauntlets. Not the dragon helmet, because I have another helmet I prefer.
You did it. Are you now the Dragonborn?
I am becoming the Dragonborn. I feel like Iron Man in the first movie.
Boys, I gotta go.
Oh no!
It's time for me.
Pooh.
It is time.
I took too long.
I gotta go to bed because I got work tomorrow.
That's cool. Yeah, I need to go as well soon because I need to eat something and shit, and I need to lay down for a bit.
Sniff.
Sorry, bro, but I mean, we've been streaming for 2 hours and a half.
Yeah,
bro.
it took me longer than I thought it would. I thought I had all the materials I needed, but an ebony ingot, for fuck's sake. And what about the bow?
Well, bisous, everybody. Mwah.
Bisous, thanks for hanging out, and yeah.
Alright, see you.
Catches you later.
Yeah.
Alright, and now I say goodbye to you too, my dear friend. I hope you
Okay.
accomplish what you put your mind to.
I will. Hopefully, it doesn't take another hour. Hopefully, maximum just 20 minutes, and I can finish this episode.
Alright,
But
alright,
yeah,
cool.
thanks.
So, I'll catch you soon, boy. Have
Yeah.
a good
All right. Bye bye. Opa. Right, I can improve this over here, and I can improve that over here. I'm just gonna quick save before I use the potion to see if... What? Did I already trigger the potion accidentally? Active effects. Fortify smithing, necklace, fortify smithing, gauntlets. I didn't use the potion. I don't think I did. I'm so slow, I'm so heavy. I know I didn't. The potion is right over here. Okay. Thinking out loud. Quick save, as I said, and normal save. Alright. Forgot to drink the potion. I want to get this done so bad that I am all over the place with the menus. Let's see. Yeah, legendary is the max. So okay, let's craft it to improve it to legendary. And over here, a legendary. Over here, another legendary. What's that? You want more legendary? Well, there you go. You take it. So apparently, the sad part of this is that the mask I want to use, which is Mirac, cannot be upgraded. If I only had the other mask, the final Dragon Priest mask that I get to by reuniting all the other masks. But unfortunately, in order to get that mask, I need to finish the main quest, because one of those Dragon Priest masks can only be accessed before jumping to Sovngarde. Budias. Now time for enchanting, but before we do that, we're gonna deposit all the shit over here, so we'll know where to find it if we need it later. Dragon bones, dragon scales. Freedom of movement. Good. Okay. Still got a lot of shit in the inventory. Yes, I could put the silver stuff over here. Why can't I craft? Am I done with jewelry? Where is it? I can still craft this stuff. Why didn't I craft it? Okay. I don't know. Oops. La 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 la. So let's go.
Honor to you, my fame.
An honor to you. Think, do I have potions? I have enchanter's potions. Potion seller. Black soul gems or grand soul gems? Let's be dark about it. Let's be controversial and use the soul of human beings. Alright, so I need armor, boots, gauntlets, shield, sword, bow, And I'm gonna craft a new ring and a new amulet. So I guess I need 8 in total. Let me check. This is all the junk jewelry I put over here. And I'm gonna add at least one of the rings and this one. I'm gonna go simple, no fancy, just a normal silver ring and a silver necklace. Okay, so excited. And I save, and I save again. Because this potion is... Oh, I forgot to take the potion. Here we go. Because now we can do 2 enchantments per item. Which is very exciting, yes, yes. I wonder if I should just add the perks on the elementals, because I am going to do chaos magic on the sword. Wait, wait, hey. Okay, storm enchant. What about this one? What does this do? Soul gems provide extra magic after recharging. Okay, that's not interesting. Death blows to creatures, but not people. Trap 5% of the victim's soul, recharging the weapon. That's interesting, but not why we're doing this. Okay. Before we do anything, I'm just gonna test something, and I might load back to the thing, because I want to check. If I go to the sword, for example, and I decide to do... Where the hell is it? There it is. Chaos damage. 48 points. 50% chance for each element of fire, frost to do 48 points. Huh. Just 48 points, not 50. Because initially it's 10 points. Okay. So if I do 40 points, I get more charges. Is that what it does? Okay. Like 40 points, I have 158 charges. Okay. So if I do that, can I also... Where is the sword? Oh, it's gone. Huh. So apparently the 2 enchantment thing, it depends on the enchantment. Can I do 2 enchantment? I thought I used the perk, didn't I? Yeah. Can put 2 enchantments on the same item. Apparently that's not possible with chaos magic. That is a big downer. Or is it because I'm using a black soul gem? So if I, instead of chaos magic, I say paralyze for 5 seconds, for 2 seconds, for 1 second, for 1 second, just to destabilize them. And oh, I have to choose before enchanting. I can only enchant it once, but I can choose 2 enchantments. Okay, that's how it works. Got it. If that's the case, that means I cannot do chaos magic twice. Huh. What would be interesting for my weapons? Magicka damage, absorb magicka. chaos damage, and paralyze. Don't know if anyone's still watching, so I should stop thinking out loud and do something. Load, quick save. Okay. Just gonna, before I decide, see what's what. So the dragon sword, I can do, for example, this, and this. Or do I, instead of that, do I absorb 20 points of health? That makes me very OP though, doesn't it? Yeah. I like that. I like that combination. Chaos damage and absorption of health. Okay. What about the bow? The bow, maybe paralyze and absorption magicka. 25 instead of 20. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So the absorption is better on the bow than it is on the sword? Or is it just the magicka one? Ah, it's the magicka one that is higher than the health one. Okay. The armor one. Let's see what we can come up with. We have healing rate. We have increase the heavy armor skill. We become literally invincible. Magicka regen. Restoration. Regen. I like having heavy armor and magicka regeneration. That is doable.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Now the boots. Guess the boots could be... Huh. So the boots can be resist fire but not resist magic for some reason. That is bullschlassen, but okay.
Honor to you, my Thane.
I guess obviously carry weight and then one-handed. Oh man, we're gonna completely destroy and we carry more weight and more one-handed. Alright, that's a lot of damage on the sword. And what about deciding to go for archery? So both are at 40%. That's nice. That's nice. The shield, obviously fortify block. Gonna be a very nice shield. And I guess resist magic. Increases magic resistance to 20%. I like that a lot. Alright. I'm gonna create enchanting and see if I can, if the potion does any different. It's likely that it doesn't at this point. Oh, it does. Add a little oomph to it. Okay, I have to choose a. Okay. It was, what was it? Carry weight and archery. Okay. And then the boots were carry weight and one-handed. And then the armor was heavy armor and magic regeneration. Ooh, nice. And then we have the sword over here with absorption of health. Yes, and chaos damage. Okay. All right. Soul Gem. Cool. And the Dragon Bow. Absorption of Magicka. And chaos damage. Okay. Oh, and Soul Gem. Good. And I forgot to check over here. Magicka regen. Oh, so the potion now is gone. Okay. Maybe if I use another potion. At least I have to. Ring. Enchantment. Magic regeneration 70 and fortify magicka. Instead of fortifying magicka, maybe resist magic. Up. Silver necklace. Guess resist magic and. Either fortify heavy armor or fortify magicka. Here we go. All right. I think it is complete. We got a shield, 45 block, 22% resistance. Gauntlets, 42 capacity, 45 bows damage. Boots, 42 carrying capacity and 45 one-handed damage. Increase heavy armor 28 points. Magicka regenerates 70% faster. And then we have Mirak, one enchantment. Okay. And we have the bow. Absorbs magicka and has chaos magic. Absorbs health and has chaos magic. Alright. This is the current result. Now we need to go back to Solstheim so we can respec the things back to one-handed and archery. We still have 10 perks left. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Everything went as it should. Oh, I forgot to... these ones. Alright. These Nordic over here can go over here. What happened to... I deposit over here. Interesting. Okay. Alright. There's another thing I could do in this episode that I'm not willing to do in other episodes. It's to actually I'm gonna deposit this thing over here. Yep. Okay. Now I have to deposit the things. Bark, bark. All right. Amethyst. Diamonds. And other gems. I still have 200,000 gold. Which brings me to my next venture. Buying all the spell tomes in Skyrim and complete my library collection. Alright. Is there something?
Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
Sure.
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking for passage.
Books, Waking Dreams. So which one was it? Enchanting and Blacksmith. Right here. Yes. Wait. Tricked me. Over here. And smithing perks, please. Okay. Now we have 28 perks available. Let's respec this over here. Eagle Eye, Steady Hand, Power Shot, Critical Shot, and the one hand. Fighting Stance, Bladesman, and Savage Strike. We still have 7 perks left. Something is missing. Huh. Really? How is that possible? Did I miscounted something? Block is as it should be. Also heavy armor. Oh, because I had 1, 2, 3 over here, that's why. Interesting. Do I spend? I don't need to spend over here. Alright, I have 7 remaining perks. What is there? And buying prices, better prices, can sell any type of item. Oh, that's nice. Can invest gold in shopkeeper to increase his available gold permanently. That's worth it. We're not level 90 yet, but we can do investor, I guess. What's bribery? To ignore crimes. Persuasion attempts. Intimidation is twice as successful. Okay. Besides that, is there anything else we need to focus on? Nope. Buff. Buff. Nope. We've gone the whole game without adding anything to this, so we don't need to add here. We can maybe consider... Wait. What is this? Tower of Strength. 50% less stagger when wearing only heavy armor, which we currently have. 50% less stagger. Sure. If anything, we could do the Tower of Strength, but not the matching set, because we'll never be wearing a matching set. So I guess less stagger is viable. And now, just for the funsies, for the fun of it, I'm gonna add these over here. I don't need to change that much over there. What's over here? I don't need Fists of Steel. And I don't need Cushioned. But I would have liked to be able to do conditioning, but I guess we're not doing that. Besides that, what is over here? What's that? Twice, if not wearing armor. Blocks 10% of a spell's effect. Stability, greater duration. Nope. 2. How much do I have? Level 90. Okay. Well, I could spend it here on the last perk, but we barely use any Master Conjuration. If anything, we just use Expert level. So that's fine. Since there's nothing really that seems necessary, I'll just keep the 2 perks and spend it on something later. Alright. Autosave then. I guess I'm taking slightly longer than what I thought I would, because I have the feeling that just now I started doing something of worth. Was that a... No, I thought it was one of those letter delivery guys. Ah, Fuck, I forgot to buy the spells in Soul Stained. I'll just have to go back. Alright, so now we buy all the spells. So let's start with Restoration.
Why am I reading? Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright then.
We're gonna spend all our gold.
Enchanting service.
There are few.
Are one of the
So
few
you wish to
things
master the
that keep
arcane
us in
arts?
touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Don't go!
Divine. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah, illusion has become a considerably small school.
So did Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own this time?
I'm here on my own. Oh right, he's a fancier. I could have sold him all my stupid jewelry as well. Nope. 12th Deer? 12th Deer is not here. 12th Deer is probably in the Hall of Elements or whatever it's called. What about Feralda? Is that her name? Feralda? The Destruction Expert. We'll be short of the destruction spells because I'm not level 70 yet. 75.
And to think, Mirabelle. Spells
So
and incantations
probably
for
that
those with a
means
talent to cast them.
no expert levels. Yeah. Oh yeah, incinerate right here. Interesting. And wall and stuff. Awesome. Maybe I should learn those actually. Well, since I'm focusing on this.
It's been a pleasure.
Huh. That's usually part of my strategy with the flame cloak. Also use the wall flames, and I completely forgot about it the whole playthrough. That was very silly. Okay, 12th there isn't over here. What time is this? Cannot wait in this location. Why not? What the fuck is happening? Stuff there is not over here. Is he up here? Nope. Where the fuck? Just missing 12 there right now. And he's nowhere to be found. Hey, this guy's still here.
It's a fine day with you around.
Huh.
I'm always available. Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them. Until next time.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we did. Alteration, restoration, destruction, conjuration, illusion. Okay, that's all of the books. Now to get some unique spells from both DLCs. Let's start with the Dawn Guard. Stendar's Aura, I think, and Sunfire, and Vampire's Bane, and whatchamacallit.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? Divine smile on you, friend.
It's so good to see you again.
Arcade, I knew you had... I once killed Oh, well, some things, I suppose. Remedies, cures, a poison or two.
Where's Sunfire? You the other
Arcade,
guys
bless you,
have it.
friend.
While I doubt I like what Eastron has done with them. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing.
You have it. Okay.
Good day.
So we are missing Conjure Ash. Oh, we're missing all those. Does Valerica sell those books by any chance? Let's see if she does. I don't think she does. But if we're in luck, Conjure, Bone Man, and Mist, Bone, whatever. Do we have... We can't travel back to... because we're not a vampire anymore. Welp.
It's good to be home again.
Okay, you don't sell anything. So
Help
I
yourself to
guess there are some spells that are going to be missing from our collection, unfortunately. But all in all, it's going to be a decent collection.
The Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Yeah. So, Ash Spawn, Ash Guardian, Ash Rune, Ash Shell, and then Whirlwind Cloak, I believe.
What can I do for you? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Nope. He doesn't have it. Why doesn't he have it? Can I only buy them once? Huh. Huh. Okay. He's got Sunfire, Vampire's Bane, standard spell. Okay. Oh, I've really wasted all my money. Oh, I'm selling my books. I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm tired. Maybe it's high time to finish this. I hope I haven't been selling books to the other.
Sometimes being Master Nerloth's apprentice is...
Yeah.
I had you figured for a mage.
Oh, right.
I think
There
you'll
is.
appreciate this.
I am stupid. I am very stupid. Ash Rune, Ash Cell. Ash Guardian, Ash Spawn. You do have this. Incinerate. poison rune. I completely forgot there was this thing. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, dude. I wants to learn it now, but... So yeah, these are all the spell books, or most of them. There's a couple of master spells missing.
All right then.
Let me double check on the destruction. Incinerate is expert and Wall of Flames as well. That's why I didn't use it before. Okay. Too bad. Wall of Flames would have been very useful with the Flame Cloak. Alright, back to Skyrim.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain.
Same voice actor.
Alan.
Papa!
Hello. Alright. What's this here? Conjure Seeker. Alright. Oh my god, I did it. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, time for some spell. I'm gonna put it all out in alphabetic order. Close ones. Alright. I hope it fits all. I have the feeling I might be lacking space for this. Oh, did I accidentally... Oh. Flamethrower, frost throw. So maybe I have frost and storm throws duplicate for some reason. Why do I have flame cloak over here? God damn it. FL. Okay. Other. Did I accidentally already? Nope. Okay. Over here, books. Maybe we won't have enough space. Please give me enough space. We will. We shall. Just barely. Oh, maybe not actually. Oh my god. Too much. Too many spell books. Huh. Just about it. How much is it missing? 2 more books. Hey, I can add 2 more books to my collection. Ah. All the spells. So nice. My pièce de résistance or whatever. And I still have 156,414 gold. Oh my god. Okay. What is left? Frost roll. Why do I have 2 frost rolls now? Did I accidentally storm? There's one over here. Oh, I see. So I can't take this one. I can actually have 3 other books. Maybe some master spells if I ever decide to add them up. Okay. Guess I'll just learn these because I don't have them in my repertoire. All the rest is done. That's all what we need. I'll check. We can deposit some of the soul gems. Right. Greater. Nope. We have lesser. And that's it. All right. It's been quite an adventure. So proud of this library. I might do some rearrangement of screen to organize every shelf. But, oh man, I'm so happy I managed to do all the spell tomes. Alright. So yeah, this is the end of this episode. Hope it was okay, despite being probably a little bit boring on the gameplay department. Don't even think I need the Dragonborn anymore. I could have increased it to legendary. Well, but yeah, whatever. guess this is where I end the stream. Very happy about this. We are good to go. A lot of active effects. Right. Okay, I guess before we do that, I guess we can go back to Lordstone and get the physical and magic resistance again.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Is someone...
Right, I need to favorite the items. I haven't done that yet. Nice.
I'll carve you to pieces.
All right. And the charging in the enchantment seems to go rather quick, though. So that's gonna be maybe an issue at some point. Other than that, very happy with this setup. Oh.
Long life to you, Thane.
You lost? Divine smile on you, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Honor to you.
Papa, you're back. Look what I found. Here, take it.
All right.
What do you need, my Thane?
Oof. Kind of feels weird ending this episode because although it doesn't feel like we accomplished much, yeah, that's probably because, yeah, there wasn't much story involved with anything. But yes. Finally. Although this is not the mask that I actually want. I actually want the mask you get by completing the Dragon Priest Masks quest. This will do fine for now. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope this was okay. I realized that this episode was different from the other episodes in the sense that not much happened. It was just a lot of crafting. That's why I kindly asked my friends to join the stream so there could be some conversations and chatting while I was doing the boring stuff. But yes, I guess there's not much left to go. I might actually finish this series by the end of this week, because now we finished all the guilds, we finished all the factions. We haven't done any of the Civil War quests, but I'm not gonna do any of the Civil War quests. Maybe I'll change my mind, and I don't know about that. But for now, that's where it stands. We finished all the DLCs, Dawnguard and Dragonborn included, and now we only have like 3 main story quests left. So it's possible that in maybe less than 3 episodes, maybe 2 episodes left, and we're done with the series, unless I find something else to prolong the series, which has been already pretty extensive. But yes, thank you all for watching. Hope it was okay. Have a good one, stay safe, and I'll catch you later. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Lieben.